Chop.
Chocolate. Oh, it chopped.
Yeah, chop. 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 Chop.
Chocolate. Oh, it chopped.
Yeah, chop.
Hey, so? Hey, so?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
So, let's see. Seems that almost everyone's here. How close is Serena showing up? Big?
She's here right now.
Oh, she's here?
Yeah, say something, bud.
Something.
Alright, cool. So we're ready to go then? Everyone here?
Well, I'm still pulling up
Oh,
the
well,
thing, but
let me drive to the store real quick. Be about 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Pon, Timmy, Otto,
Yep.
you guys here?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm playing a
Okay.
game.
Well, I'll just
Blasphemy.
assume we can go ahead then. Let's see, make sure we're not missing. And Mildly's not gonna be here. Okay. So, who wants to do a recap?
not I.
Whoa, so many volunteers. Let's.
Let me see where we
have-
are because
You
I
know,
don't remember.
Serene, you never do the recap. Let's have you do it today.
I tried doing the recap last week.
You
Did I
did not.
recap?
You were late last week.
Well, whatever. The last time I was
Mm-hmm.
really on time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I believe in you.
well, I'm glad you do. About to fight with the computer. No, be a good thing. Where I want. Okay. Oh, we killed a lot of people. We were gonna go try to rescue the shiny cow. And Pon.
I want to recap because I wasn't really there. Besides, I tried to save Pawn,
Mm-hmm.
and it's happening. I mean, it's not like it's
As
not
far
like
as I know it,
On, guys.
we killed everybody. And that's where we ended.
It was a stone.
we ended right when I was about to save Pawn for me,
Okay. And we had killed everybody in our hallway. So.
including Miley. But you know,
No, he
Amazing.
wasn't dead. Was he dead? Or was he just doing saving throws? I don't know.
I mean, he was
Remember.
dying. Dying is not dead. You're right.
he's stabilized.
Actually, I think you
stabilized
healed him a little bit. So
and you
he's
healed him a little bit. Yeah. So he's not dead per se, but he's definitely hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just about everybody over here is hurting.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so that's where we last left off. Also, there was one more thing, if you guys remember that.
Big bada boom.
There it is. So, some fire and some blasts were shot off. And
yeah.
a big bada boom happened, which is the reason Mildly nearly died. And you guys were on the ground, just recovering from the shock. Some of them recovering from the shock, some of them recovering from the wounds. But, you know, these things happen. So, with that, let's start off with Pawn and Timmy. So, Stone and the Holy Cow.
At this point, I think I don't know. I'm tied up with my hands behind my back, but Timmy's then handing me the axe
Yes.
to try to cut myself out when I can't
Yeah.
see what I'm doing.
Yep.
I think you cut out. I think you successfully cut out like your legs, or was it your hands? I'm trying to
I would
remember
think
what
it'd be
it was.
legs, because that's the one you can actually reach. To a point, I guess. It's easier to reach than your hands.
Okay.
But yes, your hands are still tied. There's an axe in your hands. It's a little difficult to reach though. But
Well, if it's in my hands, I don't have to reach it. It's
no,
there.
difficult to reach the ropes. I mean, because
Yeah,
your hands are tied up. And
definitely. Well, I guess I'll pull the drop the axe, kick my feet up, and pull my arms around so they're in front of me, and pick the axe back up.
How's that
I don't
look?
know.
yeah, I mean, and then just use it to like kind of cut yourself free. Yeah,
Fuck
okay.
both of you
I'll allow
ladies.
that. So you do that for a little while. The cow watches on in
10,000
amusement
points each. I'm
until
kind of impressed.
you are finally able to free yourself. You are no longer tied up. You guys heard a large. Oh yeah, and that guy is still.
Well,
there.
Timmy ran right past him, so
Yeah. Actually, that's right. Where was the last moment in? Let's see if I still have.
Basically,
initiative.
what would happen is, as soon as he's untied, we would try to get out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why do we have initiative? I thought we killed everybody.
Well, you guys are done, but not the guys up here. They still have initiative.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Luckily, I still have the old initiative up. So, in that case, then the cow sees Pawn freeing himself at the moment, or sees Stone freeing himself after he's handed him the axe, but the Oiklin is still in hot pursuit.
You don't understand what hand mean. I was like trying to. I was basically putting the axe right at the rope, and basically having him like cut it.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Basically.
Yes, but the guy you ran past is still coming after you. So you
So I
basically
don't-
handed him the axe, and now
no, he doesn't hand it to me. I guess he
or
positions
puts it
it.
down. Yeah.
He positions it near my hand so I can cut my hands.
I know. I saw Streamlabs.
Oh, okay. I guess he would have started with the hands then instead of the feet.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go like that then. But with that, you did hand him that, so actually, yeah, the Oiklin will still come after you guys because you did run like right past him. Actually, no. Seeing you hand him the axe, he's not going to chase after you.
Hey guys.
He's in fact going to.
I'm not sure
run
if
a
you can
separate
hear me.
direction. So I will actually cancel initiative then. So he's gone. You're freeing yourself, and as you get your hands free, and as you're getting your legs free, you hear an explosion reverberate through the cave. You don't know which direction it came from because it seems to just the noise seems to travel all throughout the cave, coming from both directions here and here.
Well,
I say something in Dwarvish, but it's kind of a swear word. So once I'm free, I'm gonna go see if I can find my gear, the rest of my gear, I should say.
Okay. Do you go to open the chest?
I assume it's in the chest. Yes.
Okay. You open the chest, and inside you do find your gear.
Sweet shield, my baby, my warhammer. Yes.
Come back to me.
Grab this guy since he's passed out, right?
Yes.
Put him on my back.
Okay.
And there's a dead body cooking on the spit.
Yes, but it's not. You're not bringing that back to life. That one died. You aren't sure if he died before or after he was roasted, but you know
Well,
he's
it's
dead
just
now.
a recap, I guess. You know that there's a
Yeah.
actual
Yes.
body
Yes.
roasting, and the smell is putrid. And
Does it smell like snakes?
The smell of the body isn't the worst smell in the cave. So
It doesn't smell like snakes.
it does not smell like snakes.
You know what I'm getting at, right?
No, I know what you're getting at, but the cave smells much worse than snakes. So it's not you are not
what
able to
do
pick up the scent of
snakes
snakes.
smell like?
That's a good question.
chicken.
You know what? Then they must smell like chicken. But here's the thing, right? Like if someone throws in some fried chicken in a dumpster, right? If you try to sniff the dumpster, you're not going to pick up chicken, right? That's the same situation. It
Right.
smells mostly of
Cow urine?
sweat
Oof.
and defecation.
All right. Uh. Okay. Let's get out then. We're heading towards the exit.
Okay.
Exit. Is there an exit? Nice.
Yeah. I go like. Yeah. I almost escaped. I came back for you guys. That's why I got captured.
Because I never seen you come back. So you know.
Yeah, I know. I tell that to you. So follow me, and I'll get to that. We'll get to the exit. And basically, I go towards the exit.
Okay.
Afterwards.
Go ahead.
The exit. Can you like? I remember it was.
I don't know. What does the holy cow remember?
This chest was. This chest was over here. It was down here. It was down here.
Okay. The holy cow seems 100% certain that is the exit.
And basically, it goes this way.
Okay. So I'll have you guys stop there, and we'll head up back to the other group. The other group has just got back on their feet from the whole escapade. And yeah, what do you guys do? There's a huge explosion. Leveled out all the enemies in that room.
Oh, fire is awesome. Let's not do it again, please.
Okay.
There's no more
Uh,
tents.
Go
You
ahead and roll
killed them.
investigation. No, that's because there's no tents there.
Told you, you
Go
killed
ahead and
them.
roll investigation. Your memory serves they were around here and here. No worries. You are in fact a wizard, so. All is as it should be. Okay. You go to investigate the cave and see where you remember the tents being. You see the concentration of ash in this area, and this area are quite large. But you go to dig through the ash, and you don't find anything but ash. You aren't sure. No, everything is well. Okay, there are some corpses along the walls here, that have been woefully burned on one side. It seems once the explosion happened, you didn't see the explosion itself because you were hidden behind the edge when it happened, or you dodged out of the way before it happened. But it seems the explosion knocked anything that was in that area from here onto the walls here. So the bodies seem to have blown up, hit the wall, and then fell down. Okay. You go to loot the bodies. Yeah, roll me an investigation.
All of them charge the bone.
Okay. In the first body, you can't seem to find anything, but in the guy who is armed to the teeth, although some of his armor is no longer there, you are able to find out of the wrecked pieces about 3 silver that is still intact. Other than that, though, there's
Shocking.
not much else. Okay. The 3 silver, or the body. Okay.
Gotta
making
clarify though. This is you we're talking about. Gotta clarify.
Yeah. Without the armor, they're just a weak little goblin too. Okay. That's that then.
Really?
Okay.
Why? he flip-
And then what do you
silver
say after you do that? He will look at you almost like it was deserved that he got that silver.
Mhm.
He doesn't say thank you, but he doesn't say anything bad either. Two silver. Yeah. Fair point. Fair enough.
So, the guy who was unconscious on my back, did he look? If I do a medicine check, does he look injured in any way?
Yeah, roll me your medicine check. Go ahead. You don't see any obvious signs that he's hurt. It could have been a concussion, or he could have just
All right.
passed out. You aren't sure.
Just making sure he's not bleeding out or anything.
He's not bleeding out. Not that you can find, at least.
It's that's the only thing I'm making sure of.
Okay. Yep.
Because otherwise, taking out a corpse would be.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just imagining the cow going like, okay, is he injured? Is he bleeding? Okay, he's not bleeding. All right, let's just get out here. I don't want to take out a corpse and have to explain myself.
Yeah, no, that's fair. He does. You do feel heartbeats, so you know he's not dead.
Okay,
He's not
cool.
bleeding, so that's good. But that's about all you know on that.
Just unconscious. Okay, that's great. Let's and then basically I keep on going towards the exit. I believe towards the exit.
Okay.
Let's see. Since I checked it, it would be 60 feet.
Yep. You
And-
were not going stealthy, I imagine, right?
You realize that he's carrying somebody, and he has armor. He's also carrying his armor, but it's not wearing his armor, but it's still a chainmail. So
Yeah.
just the fact that it's on him makes noise. So
Yeah.
no, there's no stealth involved with that.
Okay. All right, and then what's the rest of the party doing?
Is the goblin leader dude still alive or still corpse there still?
The corpse is there. The front half of it's charred, so you believe it to be dead.
Investigate him?
You can if you want. Yes.
He's over here somewhere, I'm thinking.
He is over here on the wall. The charred corpses. So you go to check him? Run me a medicine check. Okay. You look over him, you see the front half is charred. You go to reach over and your hand is grabbed. No. You see the front half is charred. You poke him a couple times. It's definitely charred.
He's
He's
dead.
probably dead. I mean, I've in your experience in seeing people burned before, most of them are most of them die when they're burned, but you hope that killed him.
All right, I'll head back to everybody. Just want to
Alright.
make sure.
Is Pond still coming after me?
Pond's keeping his distance. He doesn't want to go too far.
Which way did he go?
He
Oh.
went. Yeah, there you go. Give me one section. Let me get some. Ambient music in here too. I don't know why I haven't got that going yet.
Yeah. Some of the stuff lighting doesn't actually work that well.
No, I actually realized you have limited lighting. Your view is not huge. I
like
looked
six-
up your character. I thought because you originally said your character had like dark vision, like huge amount of dark vision, but
I
it's
do.
actually not the case.
Well,
So I had to
pretty
I
sure
had to
I have
readjust
dark
that.
vision.
I checked it over. I didn't see any dark vision, like any mention of dark vision at all. So I had to readjust it. Let's get this in here. Perfect.
Loud.
Yeah, you can lower it. It's just supposed to be ambience. Okay. So before we go with what's happening up there, are you guys moving? You guys just sitting there?
I'm gonna kinda just around.
I think we gotta find the people you wanted us to look for. So I think
I'm
we
just
should.
gonna keep moving south, cause hey, look, that's stuff.
There's no stuff down there. There's nothing shiny anymore down there.
Back to the north, then. Let's go find more shiny stuff.
I
And
look for
just
me.
so we're clear, Chaos brought up the shinies first, not me.
Yes. I only show you what is in there.
I know your pain.
We can put the rest. Let's see. Could I be helpful in any sort of way before I demand you guys find me shiny chocolate?
Because these caves don't seem necessarily safe. Maybe it's better we rest outside where the trees are, where we can run away instead of running into a cave. That's my guess. I'm gonna look for my
Yeah.
hand axe.
Consider
Uh-huh. You would hope so, at least.
but if you take a short rest, that's 10 minutes basically. In 10 minutes, they'll be there.
Well, I can also add Song of Rest, and that would help out a little bit.
I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have Tungal, Sky, and Targoth roll me perception.
Oh, bugger. Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta go click. Oh, my friends
Woohoo!
are already clicked on.
Okay.
What'd I get? Yay, me!
Tungal is talking with the group. Targoth is also talking with the group, but Sky seems a little bored of the conversation, so she's just looking for something else that's shiny. And
Always.
as she looks north of the cave, she notices a whole bunch of goblins and oiklins have huddled together, and they seem to be discussing something. She has no idea what it is, though.
Psst, guys! Guys!
What?
But we have company to that up way.
What are you talking about? I only see darkness.
Yeah, no, not me. I see bacon and pointy-eared princesses. The pointy-eared peoples and the bacon people.
Bacon are big.
Yeah, they're bacon. But I see several, and they're talking. I don't want to do that. Um, they look. Bleh.
I don't know, guys. I kind of like just skinning
Well,
them.
you know, you guys could. Well, you can blow them up since you're really good at that. Are you sure?
All right, how about this? How about I tie up both your hands to this rope that I've got with me, and then I kind of lead you out, and I'll tell them that the boss is back here in the back of the cave and he wants to speak to them all. Perfect. Well, then let's just tie up the two of them. We'll tie up what's Mildly's character's name?
SS. Oh no, it changed, didn't it? It did.
Yeah, it's a
now,
T.
it's now Tamuj.
Tamuj. So we can tie up Tamuj and Sky and like loose knots so that they can just, drop the rope kind of a thing. And then you can look like them and then I can talk like them.
So I'm supposed to act all scared and sad and stuff then?
No, you can be feisty.
Cool, let's go.
All right, so go ahead and
You shot some spells at him, so yeah. I mean, not up close. Because you were always farther away from him. So you don't really know what his face looks like, but you definitely don't know what it looks like now.
greasy smear across the wall.
His charred appearance.
Yeah, you know what his charred appearance looks like. That's about it, though. You guys, as you guys continue to discuss, Sky notices a couple more piggies show up. As they all begin to discuss, she notices the bigger goblin in the center seems to be coordinating them all for something.
Guys, the bigger.
Okay. All right. You do so, and I will go ahead and add a little disguise thing here for you. As a wrench.
Why a wrench?
Because why not?
Good point.
Disguise is a work in progress. Okay, you are now disguised as one of those guys with the tongue cut off.
All right, I'm gonna put the rope kind of around Sky's wrists, and then I guess if Tamuj makes his way up to us, then I'll do the same to him.
Okay. You will follow along. So you guys are all wrapped in ropes right now?
Just Sky and Tamuj. I think Targoth will be. I'm assuming he's a free person normally. The tongue cut off people. Do you look like a goblin?
Yes.
He's disguised as one of the buff goblins right now.
Right.
But
So
no tongue.
just kind of do the fake tie up on Sky and the fake tie up on Tamuj, and then let's kind of like try to drag them up north, out of the cave, or
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna fight them then. No!
So,
Let me go.
okay.
come on,
Bad human.
this way.
Bad
All right.
thing. There you go.
Lead the way we're going. I assume Targoth's leading you guys?
That makes sense.
Okay. Alright. I'll follow along then.
I can't
And
go
while
with
we
it.
get to that, I'm gonna have the Holy Cow and Stone go back to what they were doing. So, the cow turns the corner and he notices that there is an Oiklin standing over there. The Oiklin turns your way and notices you.
Like, hey, let's basically I yell at Stone. Let's just go past them because I think the exit's like literally just ahead.
So you're gonna just run right past him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run
Just saying,
run
Cass.
right here
He's a
and then
very
run like
handsome man.
up there.
Okay, so you're gonna run at him and then turn last second to go up.
But he's very poor.
Yeah,
He needs
basically acting like I was about to strike him, but then
Okay.
then go, then run over there.
I caught him the other day
Okay.
trying to
And
cook
Stone,
clam
are you doing the
sandwiches
same?
on top of stop signs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm switching between a browser and Discord. Some reason the sound is only my sound only works when I click on Discord, so there might be a little delay in my responses.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so you, I want Timmy to roll me a intimidation.
Intimidation? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cow knows how to intimidate.
I want to show my teeth too.
Well, right now you're behind the big guy. But actually, Stone, I'll have you roll me one as well. Okay. So, you see the Oiklin, and the first response you do is you charge at him. Stone, you're not too sure what's going on, but you just follow him, thinking, if I lose, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here. The Oiklin, in a little bit of surprise, goes to grab his clay jug, but drops it. He sees you running, so he quickly grabs his clay jug and backs off to ready a swing. And as you're about to hit him, you turn a different direction, and he just sits there unable to swing. In his confusion, he sees Stone, but he isn't really able to put two and two together. And as you do the turn as well, he goes for a swing and just misses. You guys you've now actually missed. He's missed both of you now, as you've both just passed him. Do you continue running up to the exit of the cave?
I assume. I don't know that those people are here. I just know that an explosion happened, and I need to get out.
Yep, that's as far as you know.
That's as far as I know. I know it. I know that if Stone doesn't follow me, I would have to come back. But I just know where the exit is, and I'm like, and I know that there's tons of these people. I know that there's tons of them. I've seen at least 12 of them, and that I know of. And I'm just trying to escape at this point.
Okay. Stone is right behind you as you run, albeit just a little bit further behind because he wasn't sure when you started running. But he is there. So I'm guessing you both just run towards the exit of the cave?
Yep.
Okay.
That's how it's working.
All right. So then I'll have you do so. The rest of you.
Oh, by the way, do I see these dead? I see these dead goblins over there. Do they look recent?
You're way too far away, and you ran it. I'm gonna be honest. I want you to roll me a perception, even if to see if you even notice them.
Just tell me if. Yeah, I'm gonna roll perception and see if I notice those dead goblins.
Yeah, because what you did is you essentially ran right past this guy and then turned upwards. You did not look back for that, only to see a stone. So I want to know if you even noticed those at all. You did not. You ran. You tunneled straight to the exit. You did not notice those at all. I won't even have Stone roll because Stone wouldn't. Yeah, you didn't notice them at all. I won't even have Stone roll because he never looked back. He only looked forward. You looked back, so that's why I allowed the perception. But
that's why I asked, because I see those two dead goblins, and I'm like, my character would be like, if they are recent corpses, he would know that somebody recently came in. But if he didn't see them at all, then because either way it would have changed my plans if I saw recent corpses on the floor.
Yeah, but you didn't know they were there, so
I didn't know they were there, and I didn't notice. So
you beeline to the exit. Okay.
Beeline to the exit.
So back to the other group. The cow and Stone are still trapped in this cave. You don't know where though. As you walk up to the group here, disguised and bounded.
How? Can't. Does my chain mail like echo through the caves, or does it just kind of like?
No, it's a little bit of clinking, but honestly, there's been enough noises. Like, if anyone was around you, maybe they would have noticed it, but this group down here are all discussing something, and when they talk, they're
Yeah.
loud.
So they wouldn't hear us
No.
hear us at all,
They
even
wouldn't have heard you at
even
all.
with all the noise I'm making.
Yes, they wouldn't have heard you at all.
Because there's plenty of noises in the cave that's echoing.
Yeah, and actually, you guys would be beeline towards the cave, so you'd be near the exit over there.
Okay, we'll
This
be over
guy
there.
would be chasing you.
Well, if it's just that guy, then I'm fine. But I know that there's like at least 6 different.
You don't know how many more are coming. You just know it's the one guy you passed.
Basically, if that guy gets any closer than what he is, then I'll probably kill him. But otherwise, I'm still on the escape route.
Okay. So we'll have it at that. So then for the other group, Targoth, you're disguised as one of the buffer goblins, the one like the one in the center where your tongue is cut off. The rest of your party is bound in ropes by their hands as you walk. The group doesn't take your
I ain't
notice
walking.
right away.
I'm struggling. Let me go!
Though with all the yelling and screaming Sky is making, eventually they would take notice.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
They look your way. These two kind of get up, but they part the second the big guy comes up. He walks up to you, and then he begins grunting in a language you're unsure of. Tungal would understand this. Oh. You're gonna grunt to Tungal. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'll
Uh,
respond to Targoth in kind of angry tones, like, "This is what he's saying. This is what it is," and make it look like I'm getting mad at him for leading us or whatever. But I'm gonna translate what the big goblin's saying so he understands. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. So you're basically faking an argument with Targoth, but actually you're translating.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So the big guy. Then I'll just say what the big guy's saying then, and you'll just hear it as he yells. The big guy says, "Did you hear that? Do you know what's going on?"
Yeah. So
The big guy will look your way in confusion as your grunts sound forced. I just want to know what you're doing first. Okay. Okay. Yeah, then roll me a performance actually. Because you're not really deceiving anyone, you're just performing. Okay.
I mean,
You do that, and the big guy walks up to you. He stares you in the eyes, and you stare back at him. As you continue to try to grunt, he notices your tongue. He sees that, and then has a look of confusion, but then nods. He then looks your way, and then he's no longer grunting. He's now trying to do gestures. Well, he's grunting and doing gestures at the same time. He's grunting, and then he does. You can see my camera, right?
oh, this. Yeah.
Okay. He grunts, and then he does gestures like.
Where's my hug?
Tungal would understand the grunts as big boom where.
He wants to know where the big boom was. You should point back the other way and say the boss is hurt. I don't know. Going on us. Jeez.
To him in Goblin, because I don't speak Goblin.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. The big guy then looks towards the rest of the group, points towards the area that you pointed, and then grunts and says, "They're down there. We have to go and help." He then looks back at you, and then he walks over to these guys over here. He kicks Sky in the stomach and says, "Who are these?"
I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick
He
back
wants to
at
know
him.
who these people are. What we should say is they're prisoners and we're taking them away from the explosion. They're, yeah, that stuff that I just said, all that stuff.
So you speak in Goblin to that?
I was trying to avoid speaking in Goblin.
That's how I'm wondering. Like, are you actually doing that?
Okay, so I'm maybe a little confused right now. So are all the three non-disguised people kind of roped up or tied up and then being
Yes.
led by Targoth? Okay.
Yes.
So then no, I would not be speaking in Goblin.
Okay. So Targoth, what do? You just nod at Tungal?
I'm just like translating the one way. You have to express to this big sucker what you want.
Uh-huh. Okay. This one after he no, I think that's actually yeah. You said you're gesturing other prisoners. How do you do that?
Oh no!
Okay. So you begin pulling the rope and then gesturing like you're a big monkey, and then started pointing in directions. The big guy is very confused on what the hell's going on. He takes the rope and he hands them. So he'll take the rest of you with him, except for Targoth, and he will hand the rope over to these guys. So these guys are holding. So this guy is holding Tungal's rope, and this guy is holding Sky's and Tamuj's rope.
All right, I'm kicking him.
He pulls on the rope harder. This guy then comes up to you, and he gestures to you and the rest of them to go down here. These guys begin to
I'm not sure what to do
walk.
now.
Oops. There we go. These guys all begin to run in this towards the bottom of the cave, as well as the big guy who's leading them. What do you do now? Okay. So you sit and wait. They continue to march. These guys begin taking them this way. And you stand there. Oh, you're following them? Okay. 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 Go. Welcome back, Pawn. I'll go ahead and roll initiative, but you will get that attack. So I want you to make the roll for initiative first. But you will get the first attack regardless.
Do you
I
want
just want
us to
everyone-
roll initiative too, since we have our own
Mm.
little
No, you guys are fine.
person over here? There's one guy right here.
It's just
chasing us.
one guy, so actually, yeah, you know what? Might as well. We'll see what happens there. But if you guys are running past him in the cave, then it won't really matter. He won't be able to catch you.
I mean,
And seeing as you don't want to, no, it makes sense actually. I'm not gonna have you guys roll initiative because you just ran out of the cave. He's keeping his distance. He's not going to follow.
he's not
You
going to
just
run
keep
out
running.
with us. So
Yeah,
is he going back though?
he's standing guard. You guys are running out of the cave, and he's keeping a safe distance, but he's not going too close.
Is he traveling back though? Is he to alert the other people? If he is,
You-
then I'm gonna go kill him. If he
You don't
isn't,
know because you ran out the cave, but you didn't see him anymore. You don't know if he's still chasing you or if he stopped or if he's going back
okay.
because
Well, I mean, I kind of stop right. Basically, what would happen is because I have an injured person on my back,
mhm.
I wouldn't actually care about that kind of thing at all. I would go out of the cage, put the injured person down
Right outside the cave? Or would you go further into the forestry?
Forestry.
Okay. So
Um,
yeah, you'd be you'd still have to go like a good 60 to 80 feet before you'd find any good forestry to put him behind. You didn't see him behind you anymore. In fact, actually, I'll go ahead and
question.
move you guys out of that.
What does the outside look like?
So the outside looks like it's a cave entrance
Mhm.
with there doesn't seem any kind of rivers or forests around it, and there's just nothing. It's rock for a good 30 feet outside the cave, and then it's just kind of like dirt and grass for another 50 feet before you finally start getting with some bushes and trees here and there, but nothing really
So,
stable enough to hide behind until about 80
question.
feet outside the cave.
That also looking through what's going through the at the tracks coming in and out of the cage, and do I see any like tents or anything that seems like the people that basically I'm trying to see if there's any traces of Serene them and staying the night.
You roll me perception.
Perception, yes. Okay.
Yeah, you just ran. You ran straight. You saw the outside. You kept going. You don't see any.
I
anything
would
with
ask.
people.
I would also ask Stone about that, but so to look because it seems like because sometimes I know I'm not really that good at perception.
Okay, go ahead and ask them.
Yeah.
How would you ask it though? Don't forget you are running for your life right now.
I would ask. Do you see any traces of Serene or Targoth? That's what I would ask.
Well, I'll start looking
Okay.
on the
my
ground, see if
perception
there's
as
any tracks
Or any like tents or shit.
Okay. You are running as well. But you do see footsteps leading in and out of the cave. It looks like people were waiting, but you can't get too good a look because you are still running. However, once you reach that forest, once you reach that part of where the forest starts to thicken, you do notice that it seems they spent there are signs of people waiting behind a bush. It looks like they may have been hiding, but they're not there right now.
All right, so they either does it look like they left inside the cave or out? Like, is there tracks out?
There's footsteps going in and out of the cave from
But
that.
is there any tracks going like away from the cave, like away from this site besides
Oh, past the bushes? No.
past the bushes?
That's what Stone sees.
Yeah, it looks like they probably went back in.
Okay, so they did go back in with reinforcements. Do we know? No, we probably won't.
There's footsteps, but
Because I don't know.
Roll
if
me
they
a
got-
nature check, Stone. Roll me a nature check. You have absolutely no idea. There are footsteps everywhere. There are also footsteps of creatures. They could have absolutely just. I'm asking just Stone to roll it, unfortunately, just because
Okay.
he's the one who noticed the footsteps. So he's the only one that can really do that.
I don't
Um,
have a skill in nature anyway, so even though
it is a waste of a nat 20 though. So,
it's a waste of that 20.
that's why I asked don't roll until I let you roll.
Okay.
So yeah, you know there are footsteps everywhere, but at the same time, like you have a feeling they might have gone back in. You don't know if they have reinforcements. You don't know if they were attacked by beasts, because there are footsteps of wild beasts everywhere as well. You don't know what happened. You just know at some point in time they must have been waiting for you.
All right.
Well, specific tracks that came out of the cave are gone back in.
Yes,
That's about it.
but because there's so many other tracks leading outside the bush as well, they
I
could
can't
actually
tell.
have left. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell what they were and stuff.
Yeah. You do know they went back in at some point though.
All right.
But that being said, let's go back to these guys over here.
Yeah. At this point, we would probably rest for a little bit. So whatever that happened would have happened already.
Mm. No, I need everyone else to roll initiative too. So except for I need Sky and Tungal to roll initiative as well, and I'll roll initiative for Tamoosh. Sarin? Sarin?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted.
That's okay.
But they feel threatened by Sweet.
Well, you're prisoners. You're tied up right now, so they don't.
But why am I? But I'm just. No, I'm just kicking.
All right, there we
Please
go.
tell me it was a low one. Oh, thank
It
God.
was, in fact, middle. Well, you actually have the highest
Okay.
initiative, so that's even better. So, yeah.
No!
No, Targot did, so.
Oh, okay. I was to say, I don't want the highest initiative.
Okay.
this time.
They are not guarding against you, so you get advantage with that quarterstaff. That will not hit. As unfortunately, you take out your quarterstaff and you go to hit him, but you just did not have the proper aim for it, and you kind of just hit his armor instead. He looks at you with confusion and roll your performance. I'll take the 8. It's supposed to be at normal. The goblin is visibly confused. He stops. This goblin continues to move though.
By the way, you guys are not actually tied up.
No, their
This-
hands are tied up.
Loosely.
Their hands are tied, and then the rope is connecting out.
They specifically said earlier that made sure that it looks tied up, but they could break out anytime.
Yes, they can break out. What I'm saying is they are tied up right now. Like they can't just pull out their weapon and start. Like they have to kind of like loose themselves first. It's gonna be easy, but it still has to be done. Otherwise, it wouldn't have looked realistic. That being said, Tamoosh will take his rope that he's holding, and he will headbutt the goblin in front of him into the ground. So I'll go ahead and roll that for him. It's just an unarmed attack.
Far away.
NPC Tamouge. Yes!
Because for some reason they did not think to realize that elephant would be easy to control. I've forgotten how you enroll damage. It's not what? So a coin? Let's see.
He's an elephant, man. He might have something.
I'm thinking it's more than a 1d4. Okay, one.
What race is he again?
He is a Ravnica. Exactly, for Magic the Gathering. 1 plus strength modifier, is that it? Okay, so be it. So that's the thing. It doesn't look like it's a roll though for actual damage. Yeah, it's just 1 plus your strength. So it's gonna just be double that. So 4 damage then. So he knocks him into the ground, and he isn't expecting that, and then with ease he's able to pull apart his ropes, ready for whatever next.
I mean, he has a trunk.
He does have a trunk. He went with the headbutt though. This guy, seeing that, will try and smack Tamouge because, you know, he just hit him. And he actually will hit for 4 damage. But Tamouge is able to properly tank that as he is let go of the rope. Sky, you are still tied up, but you can free yourself if you'd like.
Awesome. Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, so you have to use an action to free yourself, though.
A what?
An action to free yourself.
Okay, so
It's relatively easy. You don't have to roll for it, but you do have to use the action for it.
okay, what action am I rolling for that?
If you don't have to actually, maybe you should still roll it just in case. You can either do a strength or dex roll. It's your call.
Let's see. Let's go with Dex because apparently my strength's up.
Okay. You are able to easily untie the ropes, as you are now free.
Can I try and wrap it around that pointy eared dude's neck?
That
or
would
something?
be an action. So no.
Oh, okay. Well, it was a thought.
Is there anything else you want to try, or just that's it?
I don't think so. I think it's an action.
Okay. I'm not sure if you actually have a bonus action or not to do something. Probably
He
not.
can still move.
Yeah. See?
Oh, I keep pushing it, don't I?
Yeah, let me just double
Sorry.
check. No worries. Vicious Mockery. No, Vicious Mockery is an action.
Thought so. I was trying to look at it, not put it in the chat. Sorry.
Okay, well, you are free, so that's good at least.
Yes.
Tungal, you are still tied up. What are you doing?
She still can move or do something.
Yeah, you
like
can still
that.
move if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my rope and back away a little bit.
Okay, you won't be. He won't get an opportunity because he wasn't expecting you to get freed.
Okay,
He let go
cool.
of the rope, so
I'm gonna try
if you want to back up, you can do that.
Push this guy down.
Okay.
That guy, and then if I can, try to keep my hand over his mouth so he can't say anything.
Gotcha. All right. Go ahead and roll me a strength. You just have to overpower him in this one. Yep, that'll do it. As you quickly, like a little confused from what happened, he loosens his grip on the rope for a second, and you're able to wrap around him, and then keep his mouth covered.
Wonderful.
He is going to try and escape that. So, but he will fail as he can't seem to get out of the grip. That's all he's going to do. Targoth, he is currently being held down and his mouth shut. Yes.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Never underestimate ones.
So far.
You still have a inspiration.
Okay, that'll hit. Actually, go ahead and roll one more. Just to see if you get a crit. Because you did have an advantage, so. Okay, yep, nope, that's fine. So, you whack him with the quarterstaff, and he's able to, and he's just been hit. You can actually feel the air escaping his mouth a little bit as you hold him down. But you're able to keep him down, Tungal. Tamuj, now freed, decides this man's life should end. And he is going to he's just gonna hit him with the quarterstaff. Man, this is the best Tamuj has ever done. Yeah, right? As he just dents his forehead in as this guy is now on the ground, unmoving. Jesus. Oh, I was only supposed to, I added too much modifiers to it, but that's fine. The 6 and the 5 will still be enough. There we go. Okay. That guy's dead. Sky, this guy just got knocked down. You see the other guys are struggling with their goblin.
Okay. Oh, he's down. So, figure out how far away they are. Okay. So I'm gonna come up behind Wizardy Boy.
I
Mm-hmm.
forgot to turn that off tonight, Shorty. I don't have my webcam set up right now because I just got this new overlay installed.
Right here. And
But here I am drinking.
I'm going to do Vicious Mockery at weird. Aw,
It was
little
really good. Thank you
person
for the
is so
hydrate.
scared. Sad. Your family must really, really. You should do them a favor and just lay down and let them do you. It would bring them great honor. Do so now. Chop chop.
Get clips of this. This is mint.
So Tungal is holding him down with his mouth closed. As Targoth beats him with a stick. Sky walks up to him and starts belittling him. Oh my god, it's bullying. That's just straight bullying. Like I don't know what else to call it. It's just Tungal's holding him down. Targoth's beating him with a stick, and Sky's making fun of his just making fun of him in general. Oh my god. That's so beautiful. Oh. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean he's gonna take that. It reminds him of his middle school days, and he's just he takes it fully. Oh my god. He's not bleeding out, but like his heart is bleeding out.
Little goblin tears.
Mm-hmm.
Someone clip that.
Oh god, that's amazing. Alright, Tungal, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna say to him in Goblin that he's now our prisoner, and he's coming with us, or he's gonna be dead. His choice. So either
Okay.
relax and don't say anything, or we'll just kill you.
Okay. Roll me intimidation. After all that, honestly, just roll intimidation advantage. Fucking hell. My god.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can resist that. Oh god. What is this at this point? This is a wisdom save. Yeah. He stops resisting. He lets his hands go and he hopes for the best.
All right.
He's
So
no longer resisting.
I'm gonna
So
take my hand off his mouth slowly, see
okay.
that he's agreeing, and then
Mhm.
start tying him up with the ropes that are on me.
Okay. He allows it. He does not fight back, as this is his life now.
A new
I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
puppy! Yay!
I'm gonna end initiative as he's now tied up. Is his mouth gagged or no?
We'll put the rope through his mouth too. Why not?
I'm gonna pet his hair. Good
All
puppy.
right. All right. That's it. He's now following you guys while being tugged by the rope. Who's holding the rope?
I'll hold on to it unless Targoth wants it.
Okay, Tungal has the rope. Yeah, Tungal has the rope then.
So might as well try to get out of here. Let's try to get out of here, guys. Just try to be quiet.
How did you tie him up, by the way? Just want to have an idea here.
2 hands behind his back, rope goes up around the neck once, then through his mouth so that he can't easily take it out.
Okay. All right, sounds good. And he just begins to follow you. Where are you guys going?
Try to get out of here quietly now.
Are we gonna keep my new puppy?
I thought we needed to try to get that short rest or that little bit of a rest in there because we're all a bit beat up. Why don't we try to get outside first and then we'll come back in for them?
Okay. What's the cow and yeah, as far as you know. What's Cow and Stone doing?
Guys.
I'm here.
Yep. What are you guys doing?
I don't know. He's not responding, is he?
Time to take matters into your own hands.
I'm gonna do some more investigating of the area.
Okay. What are you looking for specifically here?
Some spices.
Like
I
to
have
eat?
yeah,
Okay.
spices for food.
Go ahead and roll me nature actually, because you're looking for specific nature spices here. Okay. You find plants. You don't know what they are. This one looks like it might be rosemary, but it doesn't smell like rosemary. But you aren't sure.
Hmm.
You also find some mushrooms. Are they
Mm-mm.
poisonous? I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, you begin the spice hunt then, as the cow sits behind the bush, watching the cave.
I'm
there you are.
I'm patching up the dude.
Okay, so you guys take basically what a short rest then, I assume.
Basically, short resting, patching up the dude. Before the short rest, question.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna do what's it called? Can I, as a short rest action? Is my I'm trying to remember if my what's it called? My heal thing is that short rest or long rest? I think it's long rest. I believe.
Which one?
Which one are you talking about here?
I'm talking about my
Lay on hands.
lay on hands. Yeah,
That is, I believe that's a long rest.
long
Check
rest.
though.
Okay, so then I wouldn't be able to do that. I'll just give him 1 point of health, making sure. Since I'm actually doing a short rest.
You can roll your hit dice. Yes.
Yeah, I'll roll hit dice.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll that. So I just assume you guys are doing a short rest. I mean.
Yeah, I haven't used any of my
Long rest.
spells, and I haven't taken any damage, so
Yep, that's fair.
I'm just collecting little bits and
Yeah,
things,
while you wait,
things I
'cause
find
you-
that might be of interest that would be possible spices I might think, but somewhere
Okay.
down the line I'll probably end up, having somebody look at them.
Yep, that's fine. You just basically just waiting outside the cave to see what happens. Okay, so you guys then let's go back to the group inside the cave right now. You guys are just moving forward.
Tamush, take that goblin that you knocked down. Take him with us, so that way they don't know that he's been taken down.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna move forward.
All right. I'll have the goblin
do you-
follow you.
When you roll a hit die, do you roll plus your con?
It automatically does what it needs to do. So just take whatever the hit dice number is. So yes, it does take your con. Automatically. So
Fully
just
healed, I guess.
Okay.
Since she's taking a short rest, his hit, whatever his hit die would recover as well. The one that's passed out,
Okay.
considering I'm helping him.
Okay.
to
So you
heal.
guys will go through the cave then?
Yep. As soon as I'm done with the short rest, yeah, we'll go see if there's any.
Well, your short rest is gonna take a little while, so I'm gonna go with the guys inside the cave right now.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So
I'm
Yep.
not gonna be listening for a second because I'm gonna be trying to clip the that earlier.
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Then go ahead. What do you guys saw? You guys going stealthily? You guys moving through the cave? What you doing?
Just
Just
walking
walking right out. All right. Sounds good. Then go ahead and lead the way. I'll have the goblins. Yep, that's fair. I love having you guys go through this cave with the lighting like it is right now, because now you're being careful. Okay. I
Whoa.
need. All right. So you just dash out, right, Targoth? Okay. Yeah. No, they're coming. They're coming. They're going.
Oh.
Tungo has to go a little slower because he's carrying somebody basically, and so is Tamuj. Okay. That's fine.
Is
Okay.
the
you
DJ
guys,
supposed to be muted?
it's playing for me.
It's playing for me.
Yeah, I hear the dropping little. Dunk, dunk.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So then I assume you guys will get out of the cave. So I don't think I have a forest one ready for you guys. But I'll go ahead and make something similar to it. Imagine it too, yeah. You could do that too. So you guys exit the cave, and you don't really notice anything at first. You just know that there's no one standing outside the cave itself. You continue to move forward until you notice the cave or the leaves shuffling outside in a bush. You prepare for combat until you see the cow pop out. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, by the way, while I was resting, I donned my armor.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, roll damage. That'll hit.
Oh
The
god.
bush.
Do I see the cow now?
No, you see the firebolt.
That actually hits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why I
It's
said
just
it hit.
behind the cow. It's in
Yeah.
front of the cow.
All right. Timmy, you pop your head. You see the group, but you don't see them very long as a firebolt gets shot at the bush. The bush you are now hiding behind is on fire. Yep. You basically a buff goblin shot fire at the bush, surrounded by the rest of the
And
party.
he's with Serene and all them.
Mm-hmm.
Are they tied up?
Nope, none of them are tied up anymore.
I go like, the fuck? Are we allied with the goblins now?
I'm gonna go over and hit whoever Targot the bad. Don't destroy my shiny cow.
All right.
I get out of the bush. I stomp out the fire before I go. Because I don't want the forest fire to happen.
Yep.
I go like, you realize you could have started a forest fire with that, you know?
Okay. I thought you were a deer, so I shot at the bush.
We have a new puppy. We have a new puppy with pointy ears.
I go like, puppy? And then I look behind him and I see the goblin. I go like, that's no puppy.
It's a puppy now. It's a scared little puppy.
Do you have trans? I guess if we get polymorph later, we can make it a puppy.
Woohoo!
So, by your friendly talk with this giant cow, I'm assuming he is part of your companions that we're missing.
Yes.
Oh, I look at there's an elephant and a human. A human's normal. Is the elephant? What's up with the elephant? As the cow asks, "What's up with the elephant?"
The
Jesus.
elephant will look at you and say, "I don't know. What's up with you, cow?"
I go like,
He has a point.
"Good point. Good point." I guess I am the holy cow. I believe in the mother cow. That's my whole thing. I introduced myself to the two people who are coming. I assumed you all look bad, like pretty bad.
Yes, they look fucked up.
Let's see if there's no short rest, I'll heal you guys up.
That would be much appreciated.
Unfortunately, you don't have to roll for that one. There is not.
Not at
You know what? Roll me intelligence. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. You look at that, and like you look above the cave. You think, you know what? If I hit stone enough with fire, eventually it'll fall down, right?
Wait. I come running over. Now, since I'm good at stone, and I'm gonna point out some little areas for him maybe to target.
Okay. with your experience with that, I'm gonna have Stone roll me a advantage in wisdom. You have a very deep understanding of natural stone, and you understand that no matter where he fires off that firebolt, he would have to spend a few days doing it before he'd make any significant progress whatsoever. And you realize his efforts would probably just be completely fruitless.
So I just start chuckling. It's just not going to work. No. And I just walk away.
Okay.
I go like, yeah, no, actually, they took him. Pretty sure they took him off my body. They took my armor. I go like, well, he's a puppy dog.
Tungal, I'm gonna have to ask you to roll me a strength save, please. Upon hearing that, the goblin tries to get away, but Tungal, you pull that rope like a leash, and he ends up falling down.
Bad puppy. You're not allowed to go anywhere.
He's just staying on the floor.
You try convincing the paladin to cut off a living thing. Oh well, he's. I go like,
Paladin's a doctor of sorts, right?
I guess I could, but that. I mean, it's not really worth anything right now because he's actually alive.
I find goblins tell you a little bit more if you don't take off their balls. That's just my own opinion. I've got a little experience with it, but
Yeah, but here's the thing though, don't puppies become better after you make them unable to do anything?
I go like, yeah. Charga told me earlier that that the adventure that's worth money for the Avengers Guild. And if you're gonna tell the cow any otherwise, he's gonna be like,
Well, the expert said so.
I mean, he knows big. He knows so far he's been a trickster. Actually, he hasn't really been around him yet, so probably not. He wouldn't know. Basically, Otaman, if you're going to convince the cow that that's not actually the thing for the Adventurers Guild, then go ahead.
I'm not trying to convince him of anything like that. I'm just saying that goblins answer questions better if their balls are intact.
Cow.
I mean, that's not what they're for, though. That's not adventures. It is cow. The cow sits on trying to think about think about that.
We take a step like a little bit further away from the entrance of the cave. Why don't we go rest further away? Let's talk and do stuff further away than where we are. And let me talk to him a little bit. Let me see what he knows. Let me try to get some stuff out of him.
But that's not the reason why the cow's wanting that, though. The reason why the cow just says that's for the adventures. That's the money for proof for the. Okay.
So how far out do you guys go then?
Far enough that we can still see the cave entrance, but not far enough that we can be easily heard.
Okay. All right, sure, sounds good.
Where the bush was, basically.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Oh, wait, right, like the bush that's right outside the cave?
No. Like you said,
Okay,
80 feet or something? Like 80 or 100 feet?
Yeah. That's the bush right outside the cave is 80 feet.
Oh, okay. Then yes. Maybe a little bit beyond that so you can still see the cave entrance. I just don't
Okay.
want to be close to this cave entrance when they start funneling out because I have a feeling that's going to happen soon.
Okay. Sounds good. Then you do just that. You go a little bit further away where you can still see the cave entrance, but not enough that you can be heard.
Don't you just
And
love the
that's that.
fact that we're spending 15 minutes discussing what to do with the goblin's balls?
You can also let you guys roll your hit dice if you want.
Well,
Just get a
before
one each
we
dice.
get to this point, and we're all gathered around, I'm going to pull out my holy symbol
Mm-hmm.
and invoke healing energy.
Okay.
And I guess we can pass these among 3 or 4 of them, I guess.
It says choose any creature within 30 feet of you and divide those hit points. Oh, hold on. Oh, creatures. Okay, yeah. Perfect. That's fine then.
So I'll just split these up.
Yeah. Equal to 5 times your cleric level, which in this case would be 10.
Yep.
So, I guess if you want to split it up equally, or if someone wants more, just I guess put in chat how much health you're taking, and then it'll just add up to 10. Or actually, you know what,
Just
Pawn?
listening today.
You just split it up because you're the one actually casting it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to also do then, I guess I did this out of order. I probably should have checked each person individually and see who's worse off, and then that
before
way
you
we
do
can
that
kind of.
part, I feel like resting after we rest with the bard that would heal most of us just fine. Most of them just fine.
Well, this is basically something I can do with that doesn't really matter. And once I rest a short time, I get this back anyway. So
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Then not then that's
this is something you would want to use before you people rest.
so I guess give it to them.
Yeah. So everyone can take how much they need.
So I
But
guess.
I'm good after a short rest, though, right?
Well, this is just to make sure that whatever you get, hopefully you're topped off. So, so you got 3 people. 1 person will end up with 4.
There's 4 of us.
Out of whoever looks the worst, basically.
Yep.
I'm at 7 out of 20. So I don't. You guys tell me what I'm that kind of.
And if you take a short rest with the bard, everybody gets to be 6 more, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
How hurt is Tamuj?
Tamuj is pretty hurt as well. More hurt than Serena's.
So I guess then we do have 4. So
Okay, I'll heal him by that much, and I'll probably just roll his hit dice as well.
So I need to roll a d6 now to see
There should be a button there to automatically roll your hit dice.
for Song
Yeah.
of Rest.
underneath your temporary hit points, you'll see hit dice.
Song of Rest.
Oh, d8 or a
And then
d8.
post the Song of Rest as well, please.
There. I think if I. It did.
Okay, play the song.
Go to sleep, little, so we can go get more puppies. I want more pets that we can stick on.
Singing a lullaby during a. Okay, fair enough.
Jeez, we're gonna have these little goblins all running with it.
Hey, all we need to do is just neuter them and take out their teeth, and we're good.
Oh, I forgot to ask about this.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Because if I roll a 1d8 plus my modifier, it gives me a 5 plus this. This is where I was saying it looks like I actually get 3 more.
Use additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
That's only for spells, though.
It's only for spells, yeah.
Well, this is something. This was something I was referring to earlier because
Yeah, I know.
the way it was.
I'm gonna see if I can add it in there here.
I don't know if you can add the level part of it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna see if
Okay,
there's
so-
something easy to do. Yeah.
So everybody just got 6 points off of the Song of Rest plus whatever they got from the short rest.
Yes.
Okay. So what am I supposed to be at health wise? Because my head is completely. Pew.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You're at 9. If
Okay.
that D3 is right, be 3 plus 6, which is 9.
and
Okay.
probably 3 for me.
9 more. So you're at what hit points are you at before the hit points? Before you got hit.
Wait, what?
You
Oh,
got hit.
total health is 20, but I was at 7 before the healing started.
So that means you'd be at 16 after that.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to add it in while I'm doing this. Just because that's the easier way to do it, but it's not have to do it manually. But let me move you guys over to a better map. So just draw it in one right now, but
Hey, where's our puppy?
oh yeah, right, the puppy.
Hey, we
Totally
worked hard to
forgot.
get that puppy.
Of course, yeah, you need him. This
It's a
is
better
an
map
outside
than
map.
no map.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are outside. Take a short rest. How long? Okay. Okay. While you guys are outside, just about at the 9-minute mark, you see a big guy come out here with 2 small guys. As they just begin to look around a little bit.
What did they do?
They're
Did
just
we
looking
see them?
around right now. Since you guys were resting, you weren't really doing much.
I wasn't really resting. I was actually watching out.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll assume you guys would have seen it.
I'm gonna try to quietly hop up and down on balls of my feet, trying not to get loud.
So you
But
guys
I
are
make-
see
hiding right
puppy.
now?
Make sure the goblin is still securely tied up and gagged.
Okay. Upon him seeing them, he tries to say something, tries to squirm around, but he can't quite get past the ropes.
I'm gonna threaten him in goblin and say, "Look, you're gonna stay quiet. You're gonna stay still, or I'm gonna rip your tongue out of your mouth, and I'm gonna take your eyeballs and suck the juice out of them."
He immediately quiets down. These guys,
Good.
are you guys hiding, by the way? Roll me a stealth then. At some point, I'm going to stop asking, and I'm going to assume you guys aren't hiding. So, lucky for you, I'll take the 6.
Damn.
You're not really moving, so
Yeah. No, yeah, you don't have to roll disadvantage because you're not moving. Yeah, exactly. I know some in a lot of ones you do even if you're not moving, but I don't really see much sense in it. If you're not moving, you're not making noise.
I'm just gonna roll stealth as well.
Yeah. If you're hiding, then roll that stealth. You're not hiding, then.
All I rolled, all right. I rolled a 16 out of 20.
Mm.
I get a 0 on my stealth.
Stone, are you hiding or are you just like what you doing?
Yeah, I was hiding. I rolled a 3.
Oh, did you? Oh, oh God, that was
I
a
rolled a natural 1.
Okay. So everyone is then hiding behind the bushes. But Stone, who didn't notice the goblins, is still looking for spices. He assumes he can find some marinara somewhere out here. So he continues
I'm
to
actually
look around.
looking out, so basically, I'm not actual. So I'll actually see the goblins, probably.
Mhm.
Consider I don't need to roll a perception check, right?
No.
I can actually see them, and basically, as soon as I see them come out, I go like, I would actually physically tell people.
Oh yeah, you would tell everyone near you. Stone's not near you. He's looking for spices.
All right. So as soon as I see them, I go like, well, what
Yeah.
are they doing right now?
They're looking around.
Okay,
But they're not looking at the forest, they're looking around the cave here.
They don't really care about the forest.
I
They're not
kind of
looking that way at least.
I kind of care to see what they're doing. Are they, to me, does it look like they're looking at footprints or tracks?
They yeah, it'd be a pretty. I don't think you even need to roll for it. You'll be able to see. Yes, they would be looking around for tracks.
We need to get away from here now. That's what I say to everybody that's close to me.
But
Okay.
more puppy.
Okay. Sounds good. So you guys all dash then? All out of there?
Yeah.
You take the puppy with
Yes.
you?
Yes.
We
Okay.
have to.
Alright.
If we don't take the puppy, they come after.
Sounds good. You guys have now taken the
Puppy.
We'll call him
All right.
Booger Green.
Puppy Booger Green. Alright, sounds like a good name. PBG. Okay, so you guys run out of there as fast as you can. They take notice, but they don't chase. The cow will look back as they run, but he can see they're going back inside the cave. And they don't seem to chase after you now. You're now a considerable distance away from the cave. Once you escape the cave, like once you're out of there, Tungal will remember his mission that he had to go to. Let's see, I had it down here somewhere. There it is. He remembers he had to go to Silver Stand to finish his mission, but from where they are, he would also remember Salt Marsh is the closest area here, and it's probably the safest for these weary adventurers.
How far away is that?
Tungal would remember this. Remember, it's about a 1 day's journey from this cave.
Oh.
If they get onto the path and then head east, so south and then east, they should hit Salt Marsh within a day.
Do you want after we take a rest, do you want to go back in the cave and try to slay all of them, or do you want to go back and take and basically take try to see what they're up to, because that was a really weird experience. Like it basically the cow would be like, those are some weird goblins, and that's basically what he was said, and I think something's up with those goblins. So do you want to like go to the town and get help to clear out the cage, or do you want to just clear out the cave now? No one.
I think it's probably good to figure out what they were doing. I've got this goblin here that I want to keep talking to, but I think that maybe we should look at reinforcements. I mean, we were knocked down pretty quickly and pretty hard there. Maybe
Considering
do some research on it. That's all I'm saying.
What's that?
I don't know, but it sounds like it's fun though. Is it pretty? Can I play with it?
yeah, we killed killed quite a bit of them. I've killed quite a bit as well. But I escaped from some of them. Basically, what I saw left from my end was there was like, I saw 3 goblins, 3 orcs. Left for me. How about you guys? How many did you see? 6 or
I
7?
didn't pay attention.
So about 13. So that's about 13 more goblins at least. With a chief. I guess if we kind of
You know you want
lure
some
them out
bitch.
one by one, we could
Yeah, give 'em that
we
smile.
could like kill them and then go on and kill them and go on.
You know you
I
want
think the
to.
problem is just getting
You want to
surrounded.
smile so hard.
Maybe we
Go- I-
can smoke out the cave. Like
Quick question. You're a paladin, right?
yes.
So you're suggesting more murder.
They're goblins per se.
Yeah. I'm making sure that's actually what you're doing here, right?
They're goblins. I don't.
Murder.
They were murdering other people away. He doesn't really care about. He cares about justice, not like because
Okay.
Paladin is actually sort of pissed off that one of his companions died in the cave. The snake guy. He doesn't know where he went.
hmm
The snake guy may have been a bit of an asshole, but he was still around him, and we had no closure off of that.
Hey,
I
monkey.
I didn't even see him when I was escaping with me. I only saw one other person, and they were passed out. I want to. These goblins are a menace, basically.
Blinky, how you doing?
They're killing a bunch of civilians. I can't leave them here.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
I can say with the goblin that I have, I want to interrogate him, and I don't feel comfortable doing that here. So I'm going to walk this one back to the city, put him into a cell, and then interrogate the crap out of him, and then see what I can find out. But that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, if
Goblin
Stone,
warrens are
Stone Forest City. You know, Stone need food. Stone hungry.
goblin warrens tend to have a lot more than what you see. That's all I know.
Stone's belly need food. Then we crush.
I need to do something. Come on, let's go.
yeah, I guess we should go to the city first and at least say we're going there, and even if we can't get reinforcements, as long as we say we're going there, that then they know where we're at, and we still can get reinforcements. You know, at least.
Food, then crush.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, I'm bored. Let's go.
Yeah, there might be some ore in there too. Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're going back to town. And
Okay. All right. I was gonna send that. Let you guys also a reminder. It does smell like shit and piss in there, but I mean, it. Other than that, it makes a great base. Yeah.
Too long.
Yes, we have pet clean. Yes.
All right. So
Awesome, board, now
you
let's
guys
go.
heading back to town then?
Yeah.
Shopping.
Okay. It's not the morning, so although it is a day's journey, about halfway there, you guys end up. It ends up getting pretty dark. Tungal would know it's still about another quarter's day journey, so they would get there in the middle of the night if they kept going to Saltmarsh, or if they should just camp out for the night.
I think we should camp out, give me a chance to maybe hunt some food for everybody, build our stocks up a little bit, before we get to town.
agree.
Okay, you guys
Um,
camp out then?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing in watches, or does everyone just fall asleep?
Long rest?
Watchers.
Watches? That would be a long rest, but for now we're doing watches then? Okay. So only 4 people need to be doing the watches, so just pick your 4.
I'm
And
gonna
I'll have all the
be
roll me
thinking
perception
about
in the order.
foraging for berries and food to be able to provide food for everybody for a day, because I think I can do that.
I just so let's see. Let's
Don't
have
don't
the
don't forget
wizard-
eggs. Find some eggs.
Let's have the wizard go to bed early. So if something happens late in the night, he can actually cast spells and stuff. Cleric, I think he hasn't really casted any spells yet, so he should be fine. I use my I'll heal everybody up to max before I take my long rest. So everybody's at max right now.
Thank you.
Sorry, what are you doing?
Before I take my rest, I heal everybody up to max
With what?
with basically topping them off with heal with
Lay on
what's it
hands?
called? Lay on ends.
Okay. Just post how much lay on hands you're using and who gets what.
I'm topping them off. So how much is left? Sky and
4.
Fighter. And there
Four.
nails. 4?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. 4 for each. So yep. Tell you all topped off.
So you're all topped off.
Woo.
Thank you.
Thank
Um,
you.
Top you off with lay on hands. So I have 2 left. Basically, then I'll take. I guess Fighter. You want to take this first watch since you're making food and stuff. What's his name? Tungal?
Yeah, I can take first watch, not a problem.
All right. Who wants to take second watch?
Yes, Stone will take second wash. Yes.
Okay. All right, then I'll take third watch once I get back up. And
Thank you.
anybody who wants to take fourth watch can take fourth watch. I think the wizard would take fourth watch or something similar, or Sky, one of the two, or maybe even even the.
Oh, sure. I'll go watch. I'll have the puppy with.
What about Warlock? What's his name?
Tamush?
Tamush? Yeah. What about Tamush? Does he
Tamush
want
is
to
topped
take
off.
fourth watch with
He can take fourth watch. Yeah, that's fine.
Sky?
So,
Because
in the order of who's taking watch, please roll your perception.
Tungle.
I see nothing. It's dark outside.
It is dark. Please help. Okay. So Tungal, you start the morning off. You are a little tired, and the goblin is just every chance he gets, he's still trying to escape. So you have to just keep watching over him. You can't really see what's going on around you, but nothing seems to happen as your watch ends and you wake up Stone. Stone, who actually enjoyed all the eggs you gave him through your foraging, is a little more upbeat and he keeps a good eye over everything. Once it's done, though, he wakes up Sky. Sky, who just begins to play her melodies, but keeps an eye on what's going on around her. She doesn't see much. And then Tamuj, who then just sits still and keeps a watchful eye over everything. Nothing seems to happen during the night as the next day approaches.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Oh wow, look at that. Okay. What are you doing now? It is in fact time to wake up. Okay. Yeah, make sure you have those actually set up. This is important to do that. Just gonna get this thing going. There it is. Okay. So discuss. What are you guys doing?
I don't know. I'm up for whatever. Let's do something.
Basically,
Not even to town. There's
after the rest in the morning, I prepare. I just start doing prepare my spells, and then we go. Then we're going to go to the city. Do the rest of the travel to the city. Basically, that's what's happening. Unless
Okay.
anybody else has something else to do. I don't think they do, but mine. I mean, unless Tungle wants to interrogate him now, which I don't think he does.
I mean, you guys are pretty far away from the caves. Well, not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think he wants to. What's that?
Okay.
It is Big's fault. Whoever left, come back.
They're not here, so they don't know that you said come back.
Eh,
Don't hit me with facts. How dare
Yeah.
you?
Is there
That's
anything that
just,
you guys
you
want to know from this little green snothead before I try to really get into his head? Because goblins really talk in circles, so it's kind of hard to figure out what it is they're trying to say.
Do we get to keep him afterwards still?
I don't know who you're asking.
No, we smash.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna
Well,
plan on
can I have
taking
a
him,
keypad
see what I
then?
can find out. But if you
Can
really
have-
wanted him, I can give the rope to you when I'm done. I don't know if he'll like that too much, so you might have a feisty pet.
Well, just give me a stick to beat him on the head with.
I'm just imagining Serene belittling him the whole time, and then he says, I'll talk.
Yeah, stop. No more.
No more. Oh God.
Leave my childhood out of this. Come on.
Oh my God. It's just the fucking insults that she can We're all in.
It's not far. Would not be far off from what she does. Yeah.
Oh god.
But I want to keep my pet. If I insult him, they tend to die whenever I insult.
Only if you really mean it.
I don't know how to.
I
I
know.
don't
I don't know
wanna.
how to hold back.
I mean, if I can try to do a nice insult, but that just seems.
Mm-hmm.
You make an awful puppy. You should be punished. Punish him now.
Oh, now you're making it sound kinky. Great. Well done.
Oh god. Oh god.
She's tying guys up, insulting them verbally,
I didn't tie him up.
kicking them in the nuts.
That
Um,
was actually the best part, honestly. Was
calling
just like
them
they were already
bacon.
beating him. Not far off.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird.
Okay. So you decide to interrogate him then?
See what we can find out. See if there's how deep the cave goes, how many different kinds of goblins there are, or how many goblins there are. See if the boss had a boss.
Okay. All right. Roll me. How are you doing it? Like, how are you interrogating him? Just asking politely, or?
I'll ask him and say, if you don't want to be verbally assaulted by this lovely lady beside me, that he will answer me.
Okay, so then I'll assume it is with intimidation then. So go ahead and roll that.
Not very good.
He doesn't. He doesn't answer. He keeps his mouth shut.
I go like, you just hear the cow going, "Hey, there's." You hear the cow going like, "What about that reward for his balls? We can take him."
He does not respond.
Oh yeah, the intimidation didn't work that well this time.
I'm gonna cast that on him.
Let's see.
That'll work.
Okay. All right. I'll have him roll that then. He resists it.
All right, well, beat the shit out of him. That's all I got.
Yes. Stone smash. Yes.
All right. You gonna go smack him then?
How many? Okay, do we take a full rest?
Yes.
Well,
You guys are all
if
fully
we get
restored.
him into town, we can use our torturer's tools on him.
Stone
Should I
wanted to
try it
smash.
too?
Stone, you can smash.
I'm not going to smash. I'm just going to bang my shield with my warhammer. Try to scare him.
Okay. Roll me intimidation as well.
Oh crap! Sorry.
That's okay.
Trying to look at it, but I won't pull it up.
All right.
Ugh.
The noise reminds him of what's to come, and he begins talking. He mentions. Oh, did my camera just die?
Yes.
Yeah, higher spells.
Let's see if I can bring it back. There we go. Where's this guy? There we go. Is it fixed?
Oh god, I saw the palm of your hand. I thought it was a butt crack.
Yeah, I
I
just
was
keep
like, oh
my
yeah,
ass
that
to the
fucking
phone.
guy pretended like his
Uh,
camera was out just so he could moon us.
I'll save that for another day. Don't worry. Okay, so he begins to talk, and Tungal would understand most of what he's saying. The rest of the party wouldn't, but I assume Tungal would,
Translate. Yep.
explain. He mentions that the cave is a spawning ground. It's used for to both birth and raise goblins. And it's the main place everyone goes. All the goblins go to survive. He mentions how dangerous this forest is, and how the goblins of the area have teamed up with some of the other weaker creatures to survive, as they've been exterminated on their own. They had captured you for both your equipment and to be used as food because of how because they were able to get you during a while you guys were riding to town. It was an ambush. He then explains how he's told everything he can, and he just wants to go back before they move.
No, must stay with us now.
Move?
Well,
He-
I mean, if they're gonna move, then that cave would be easy for us to acquire.
No, if they move, then a bunch of goblins would be in somewhere else. So when do they move?
Tungo,
Do
can
you
you
ask the
ask him how
goblin?
many are left?
I'll do the translation back and forth, basically.
Okay. So which questions which questions you ask him?
Of when would they move?
Well, as soon as they find their leader, their leader would guide them.
What constitutes their leader?
It's the strongest among the group.
Pretty cow, go be the leader.
I can't. I'm not a goblin.
Warlock, make him a goblin, then he can go be leader.
That wouldn't really work.
Why?
I'm not really good at acting.
You don't have to act, you just have to beat them up.
I mean, even if he makes me, the spell is not very foolproof.
Well, it was a thought. Would have been really easy to go beat them up and take over.
So, while you
Wait.
guys are discussing this, you begin to hear noises coming from the south of you as some big footsteps begin to walk.
You
Oh,
sure,
We got
you
awesome.
sure
Bigfoot
that's not
coming?
Stone's belly?
I give
Probably
Stone
not.
one of
You're
my
not
day
sure. It
lashes.
might be Stone's belly.
I don't think that's your stomach.
The steps continue to go as
I think
something is moving closer to you.
I
Bushes
think
and trees move as
we should
in its
go.
wake.
Safe in the city. Even the goblin says these forests are dangerous.
Yes, we need food now.
It seems to be in the direction of the city that you guys hear this.
The road right now?
You guys just went I assume you went a little off the path, just a little bit, so that you could talk to the goblin? Or are you right on the path?
I like the idea of being off the path.
Okay.
It could be friendly.
The noises continue.
Just because it's big doesn't mean it's evil. Take personal offense at that.
Okay. And then as more bushes and trees clear, you're able. Targoth is the first. Actually, Targoth and Tamuj are the first to get a glimpse of it. As I can move you guys over. As an owl bear makes its way
Arr.
out of the clearings.
I want to make a check to see what I know about owlbears.
Okay.
Intelligence or what?
Nature.
Nat 20.
Okay. You would know owlbears are ferocious creatures that are fairly strong. They usually take quite a few soldiers to take care of. They have a very keen sense of sight and smell, and they tend to attack a lot with both their claws and their beak. You would know they are quite dangerous. Usually it takes around 7 to 8 average soldiers to even subdue one.
Hey guys, Mr.
Stone
Railroad
equals
down
7.
there is leading us to town, so we should probably head towards town in a very expeditious manner.
As you guys talk, the bear notices you and immediately becomes aggressive, as I'd like you guys to do me a good solid and roll me initiative.
I'm just gonna say.
Make sure you select your token first, because I won't take it unless you select it.
It's been nice knowing you guys.
Yes. Stone's going smash.
It's been nice knowing you.
Alright,
Stone.
clicked my token. Where's my token? Token.
Why the fuck didn't I prepare expeditious response?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe we are missing Stone, who forgot to select his token before rolling his initiative.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did. It has my name up there.
No, did you select your token and then?
Yeah,
roll
I clicked
initiative?
on it.
It's not
It-
showing up in the initiative.
It says you wanted it. It says under that was mine, not his. His was actually clicked on.
If you click on it and then roll initiative, it'll show up in the turn order. If you didn't click on
Well,
it, it won't show
I
up in the turn
believe
order.
him. I did click on my guy, my
Yeah,
token.
it
Okay.
happened to me the
I'll-
other day too.
Okay, sure. I'll allow it then, just because it's such a nice roll.
I think it's a bug.
It could very well be one. Okay.
It happened to me with video evidence.
Well, I clicked on the actual picture of the character, so I don't know if you should do that or click on the name.
It should have just been on the token. If you click on the token, it does it. But it could have just been that it did that. So, okay, we'll do that. Stone, you are up first. You don't know where it is, but both Targoth and Tamuj are looking south.
And which way is the town that we're heading towards? South.
South as well.
And we're all walking through the bushes. We weren't on the road.
You guys went off road to interrogate the goblin. But you didn't go off road by very much.
I guess we going to move to here.
Okay.
And that'll have to be the end of my turn.
All right. Sounds good. What's the cow doing?
Cal, does Cal see it?
Cow knows everyone's looking south, but there's a giant tree blocking the way, so you're not sure. You just know everyone's looking that direction.
Cal immediately goes, okay. Travels around the tree. Travels around the tree.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. Travels around the tree. 60. This is 60 feet.
If you're dashing, yeah.
Yeah. I would have to travel around the tree. I can't. If I run up to it, it would get an attack of opportunity, right?
If you just run up to it, no, we'll not get an attack of opportunity.
Like, if I dash, like not dash to it,
If you
complete-
dash up to its range, you'll just be right up to it, but you will not. It will not get an attack of opportunity. It's only when you get away from its range.
What about running, like actual running, like 90
If
feet?
you sprint, like if you full sprint, then yes, it will.
Okay. So,
But when you're dashing, you're just
Yeah,
you're just getting up to them.
it's only I only can travel 60 feet dashing, and this is how
Yeah.
far I can do it. Can you see it?
I cannot know.
You can't see the what's it called?
I can see that. Yeah, okay, that one I can see.
Me?
That's 75 feet.
That was me that was doing that, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Here, so how far? Just ping where you want to stop. Right there. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
60 feet, right
Yep.
there.
I'm okay with that.
And I can't go any further with dashing.
No. Not unless you full sprinted, but you wouldn't really have a reason to full sprint because you don't know what's back there.
I would see it once I get past the tree, but dashing means you've dashed. So
Yeah. So when you full sprint, you're spending your entire turn running to a specific location without any second thought. You spent your turn getting around, figuring out what's there, and then dashing over. So yes, a dash makes sense, but a sprint would not make any sense because you have no reason to full sprint, right?
if we're going sprint, so I'll be like right within like 10 feet of it.
Okay, but how did you get closer? Is what I'm. Yeah, okay,
And
that
he's gonna
sounds
use
about
the
right.
full sprint, and he's just gonna stop short 10 foot.
I'm just asking why you would have sprinted. You didn't see it.
I'm not sprinting it.
Okay,
I'm
you're just
dashing.
dashing. Okay, all right, sounds good. That's everything then.
I was right here, right?
I think you were there, but I think that should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I'm okay with that. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Dash is
In
literally
action. Yeah.
it's an action. Okay. Okay. And it's a move. Can I do
And
anything?
movement, yes. It's movement and action.
Okay, movement and action. So I still have a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna Shield of Faith as a bonus action.
Okay, sounds good. Shield of Faith. Your AC is higher by 2, but you have to
So now
concentrate on it.
Up to 20.
Yes. Okay, Sky, then you are up.
What time of the day is it?
Sorry?
What time of the day is it?
Right now, it'd be in the morning. You guys just got up, you walked around, so probably around like 10 o'clock right now.
Okay.
So, Sky, you just saw your cow run in a direction, and everyone's staring something south. The sounds of clearing have stopped, but you're not sure what's over there.
I vote for sending the new pet.
You just gonna send them that way?
Yeah, make the pet go see what it is.
Okay. So you take control of the rope, and you send the pet that way. The pet
That's just gonna dash off if
The pet
you let go.
walks up to here. Up to here. And then it yeets this way. That is a long yeet because it used its action to dash, and then it actually, can it do a double dash even if it has it for a bonus action? It may not be able to do that actually. Because this thing can bonus action dash if it wants to. But I don't think they can double dash. So you're right. It could probably only up to like here. So let's begin to run away.
Well, crap.
What you get for let going? Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
You can move and try to get him.
Okay, sure. I'll go try and I'll go catch him.
Okay.
I mean, it's your pet, so it makes sense you would do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over there and catch the rope.
Like on the floor, so he probably could just step on the rope.
If you can get within 5 feet of it, then yeah, you can catch the rope.
Sure, that's not. So, yep. Well, possibly. Did that?
Okay. Well, move. How much move? You got 30 feet or 35?
Yeah, 30.
Okay, move your 30 feet then.
Right here.
Okay. As you were passing by here, you would have noticed the big boy down here.
Oh, lovely. Do I catch him?
He's just out of reach right now. Unless you want to dash to him as well.
Yeah, do that too.
Okay, go for it then.
So I dash.
You're
And-
able to catch the rope.
Bad, bad, bad. I'm gonna whack him on the head.
Okay. All right. Then Tamuj is up. He is going to. He's gonna see what's going on, and he's gonna get into. Or he's gonna walk up to here to see what's going what's going on. He notices the big boy, and now he's gonna get behind this tree here, and he's going to hold an action to see what you guys decide to do. So he's probably gonna hold an Eldritch Blast to see what happens. Okay. This guy used his turn already, so Tongal, you're up.
All right, I will. I will go over this way,
Okay. At that point, you'd be able to see that there's an owlbear there.
and I'll draw my bow. Can I
Okay.
fight as well as draw my bow, or just draw the bow?
You can draw and fire if you'd like.
I'll draw and fire.
Draw is a free action. Okay, then fire away.
Not today. Broke my
Ooh.
bowstring. Yeah, broken bowstring.
All right. Let me do some
Or
rolls
something
here.
worse.
Oh, okay. What does that mean? Let's find out.
Sorry, cow.
Yep, you're gonna hit the cow.
Okay. You fire off your bow, and as you let go, the arrow flies. It flies in a nowhere direction because as you were going, you accidentally let go of your bow, and it falls to the ground. The arrow flies off in Woohoo Egypt, and the bow is now on the ground.
I blame the goblin. Come on, get that goblin.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't. That's my turn.
Okay, Targoth, you're up. You know the owlbear's there. You see it.
Well, since it looks like we're fucking fighting an owlbear today, I'll go ahead and go up here and cast a firebolt.
Okay, fire it off. That
11.
will not hit though, as you fire it off and seem to hit the tree next to it.
Okay, cool. Is the tree on fire?
I need you to roll me a dexterity.
Me?
Yes.
Dexterity or dexterity saving?
Just regular dexterity. It does hit the tree, but the tree does not catch on fire.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I like using that spell because it literally says in the spell that anything that is inanimate will catch on fire.
If you wanted it to catch on fire, the 19 means it's your choice. So
Yeah,
if you
I
want it
want
to
it
catch on fire,
fire.
then it does. It does begin to catch on fire as the tree is a little bit, as the tree begins to be a little bit toasty. This guy walks up. Upon getting closer, Targoth, you would, or actually, who was the one that rolled the god nature check? Yeah, Targoth, you would notice that this owlbear is actually a lot smaller than usual ones you've seen in books.
It's a baby?
But he'll walk up to the cow and he will slash him with his claws.
Oh, we're not.
For that will hit for 9 damage, and then peck at him with his beak, but miss that one as it's blocked by the shield. So the cow takes 9 damage.
It hit at 20 AP. That's insane.
Stone, you're up. From that angle, you would have noticed the owlbear walking up, so you do know it's there now. You also know the goblin is trying to get away.
Goblin. Fooey. Ooh, something to cook. Yes.
All right, so what you do? Okay, you fire off a guiding bolt, and that just hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
The damage is not rolling. Try it on this.
Oh no, you put where it says guiding bolt right there in chat. You click that. In the chat box itself, guiding bolt +5.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So yeah, you do that, and I just need to check something. Is that really what guiding bolt does? I thought it was
Yeah,
less
that's
than that.
sick.
And he gets advantage on his next attack.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's because it's a spell. That's right. Why do you have 5 slots remaining? Out of 3.
Wow, that's wrong.
Okay, well, I'll
It's
just
supposed to
fix
be.
that for you.
It's supposed to be just 5 spells.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. Yep. So you fire off a guiding bolt as you're able to get a clean hit in, and it begins to glow. I guess this target. Yep. And as the bear begins to glow. Cow, you're up.
Is this a holy
The holy bear meets the holy cow.
owlbear?
Hold on 1 second. Let me see what else. I moved.
Play on hands is a bonus action? No.
No, it's an action.
Action. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do. Concentration means you only can have one spell at a time, right?
Yeah, if you use another spell, that means your Shield of Faith will go down.
No, it means you only can use another concentration spell, right? You can't use another concentration spell.
Oh, are you planning? Oh, yes. If you want to use a spell that's not concentration, yes, you can do that.
Looks like all my spells are concentration, honestly. Besides Divine Smite. And Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds is an action as well. Melee. Should I use the Smite? I'm just
You have to
gonna.
hit it first. Make sure you hit it with this, unless you want to use a different kind of smite.
Yep. Let's see. I'm just gonna go Battle Axe at him.
Okay.
Let's see. Battle Axe.
Okay, the second one will hit. Go ahead. All right, as you're able to tear in a good shred into him. He seems like he's hurting, but because there's a fight, he's not going to back down. Sky, you are up. You've grabbed the rope of your goblin.
Well, I'm gonna drag him over toward them.
Okay, he will try and resist. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Timmy, did you want to smite as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, 15.
let me know you want to smite. I'll go ahead and count that. Okay. The goblin tries to resist, but slips on some mud as you begin dragging him back. Because you have to pull him though, you're about half. You have a half your movement speed, but you can move him with you somewhere.
Okay, so I can move 50.
It's 9 more damage after that.
I did.
Nine.
I counted that. Make sure you don't go through trees.
Oh, well, guess what I was about to do?
So right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Bring
is
him
top
along with you.
down, so the trees are not actually that big. So
They're
it's
not.
more-
Yeah. It's just she went right through the trunk. So
I can't pull him.
there you go.
There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can
Anything
tie him
else?
on the tree, so you don't
Yep.
have to deal with it.
I'm gonna use him as cannon fodder.
Ah, wonderful. Okay. You still have an action if you want to do that.
I don't know what to do.
You don't have to do anything if you don't want to.
I'll just wait till.
Okay. Is that it then?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool. Smooch is up. He now sees everyone's deciding to fight this thing, so he will hop out from behind the tree, and he will fire off an Eldritch Blast. But, oh no, he gets to fire twice, that's right. The second one will actually, yeah, no, it does count. Okay, so the second one will hit for a solid amount of damage. The owlbear is looking pretty hurt right now. The goblin is going to once again try and escape. So I'm going to need another strength saving throw.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This thing does not understand. Be still.
Be still, my child.
Well, quite. Stop trying to move. Alright.
Okay, he tries to resist, but you keep a stern hold on him like a loving mother, and he can't go anywhere.
Can I pick
After
up a stick and beat him on the head with it?
You could. I mean,
All right, I'm gonna pick up a stick and bash
well,
him on the head.
on your
Stop.
turn, yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay. Tungal, you're up.
All right, I am gonna go up to here,
Okay.
and then can I drop my bow, draw my sword, and hold my action? If that owlbear gets close, hit him.
You would need to pick up your bow because you dropped it before. So it would be
That's
an
what I was
action.
using, wasn't it? My
Yeah, but you dropped it. Remember?
can I?
Like you
oh,
dropped
so
it.
no, I'd like to drop the bow and then draw the sword.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, it's already on the ground, so you don't have to drop it. It's just on the
Okay.
ground right now.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, you can draw your sword. That's fine.
And then just hold action in case he attacks that I can attack. No.
Like in case he gets close enough to attack.
Yes.
Yes, then you can. Yes, that's fine.
All right. That's all I'm doing. Yep.
Okay. Targoth, you're up.
Just get right here.
5 foot forward, burning hands. Directed straight at the owlbear.
All right, send it off.
Because we're going full fucking fire tonight.
Well, I guess that's great that I got interception. So
No,
if he,
I'm aiming it in a cone in a way so that it will not hit Timmy. That's why I took 5 foot forward.
Mm-hmm. Can you post the spell just so I can see it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
dexterity saving throw.
Yep, that
Or-
looks like that's the one.
15. 15.
Do we have like an overlay for a cone?
We do actually.
Because I want to do this in a way that it won't hit Timmy, it will hit the bear, and it will ignite as many of these trees as possible.
Why?
Yeah, I figured that'd be the case. Let's see if I have cone.
You just go to the thing and then go to cone.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
They can't see it though. Can you see mine?
Yeah, I can see yours. You guys see that cone?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah,
do
because
you
they don't
got
have
to
the
it at?
program. They can't see the cone.
Okay, well, basically, keep that cone there, Timmy. It basically looks like this. Oh, here we go. There.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, perfect. That'll light 2 more trees on fire.
Yep. All right. So you do such that, and the trees catch on fire because there's no way to stop that kind of fire, as this guy is burning pretty badly. His feathers are on fire, and he has multiple wounds on him. He's still barely standing, as he has decided to go and smack you with his claws.
Hey, finally.
So he'll hit Targoth for 8 damage,
Doesn't.
and then he will go for another beak attack on the. Oh, okay.
Oh, he doesn't.
Reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus. Okay. Go ahead and roll that d10 then.
So
All right.
no, he doesn't.
So he hits you for nothing, as the cow is able to intercept it and stop you from being hit just in time. Seeing that, he's going to attack the cow instead with his beak attack for 9 damage, as he's able to pass your Shield of Faith.
20 AC. He hit again.
He
Damn.
did. This guy hit hard. And that's all he does. Stone, he's looking pretty bad right now.
I'm pretty bad right now.
And yeah, the cow's looking pretty scratched up as well. Okay, 10 to the cow. All right, cow, you feel 10 better.
Yeah, raise my holy symbol and channel my healing energy into the cow.
You feel Stone's energy penetrate inside you as you feel 10 better. Oh,
Yeah. 10 to the cap.
yes.
And we
Under
were
the cap.
talking about me being bad.
All right. Anything else, Stone?
Actually, I'll keep moving up a little bit more. Be right inside range for touching,
Okay.
and then we'll be done.
All right. Sounds good. The cow, you are up.
Goes. Hit.
Hit it then. Smack it. Taste it. Tantalize.
Why is it doing that shit? It's going. It's just scrolling down for some reason.
Yep. That second one will hit. How long does guiding bolt last, by the way?
Till the end of his turn, so it's over now.
Yeah, so it had already been over, so that second one doesn't go through. Only the first one goes through.
Guidance. What?
Hit the guiding bolt advantage was over after Stone's turn passed.
Oh.
So that only the 8 goes through, and unfortunately the 8 does not hit.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, Sky, you're up.
Well, actually,
Yep.
make him a saving throw. Because I
Huh?
can, as a bonus action, I can make him.
Can you post that?
Keeps on scrolling down for me. So let me do it. It's I think it's Goring Rush. No, it's not Goring Rush. It's Hammering Horns.
Yep, just make sure you post it first. You did not hit the creature, so that will not go through. It's only after you hit them, then you can attempt to shove them. So that does not work. I'm assuming that's everything?
What?
Jimmy? Is that
What?
everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, Sky, you're up. Now is your chance to bonk that goblin if you'd like to.
I do. I want to pick up a stick and bash him on the head. Bad puppy, either gonna listen or I'm gonna use you as bait for the little owl. Let's go. I'm gonna
Yeah,
drag him forward.
I'll allow an intimidation on that one. I was gonna say persuasion,
I need to roll?
but yeah, roll intimidation. Might as well. Unless that bonk was meant to hurt.
Yeah, kinda. I don't know.
Just enough. Okay, well you bonk him, and he's been bonked, and you tell him bad, but he's still struggling to escape.
Alright, let's go drag him with me.
Yeah. Tamuj is up, as he will now blast him with another Eldritch Blast. Here we go. Which will hit.
Here, my phone's unlocked. Thing already open.
Okay. And
Already
that,
open.
as that one hits, the owlbear takes it in the face and becomes knocked down unconscious. I'll
Oh,
go ahead and
good.
remove
Hey, dwarf,
intimidation.
we have something to eat.
And multiple trees are on fire.
And we got fame. Haha.
We have a barbecue pit, self-made already.
Mm-hmm. Take a leg.
Question.
Yeah.
What would it take to put out that fire?
Some water.
Water.
Yeah, Stone has to go to the bathroom, so hold on.
Bit
No,
more
no,
water
no.
than that.
We're gonna use the fire to roast the owlbear for dinner.
But
Okay.
question. Are these close enough? Are these trees close enough for everything to cut on fire if we just left it like this?
No, they could, but it seems closer that these trees are more connected. So the ones that were connected to those trees have also caught on fire, but they seem separate enough that only like embers flying off could continue the fire more. They're
Don't
spaced
think
out
of
pretty decently
this.
enough.
Don't think of this as baby. We better go because mommy might be coming soon.
Well, let's at least take a leg with us. Hey, Cal, you know that owlbear testicles are worth a lot of money to the Adventurers Guild, right?
Cal goes like, hmm. Roll for deception because you're actually lying to the cow.
Or am I?
Hold on. Yeah, sure. We'll do deception insight. Yeah,
Fuck you,
I
Cal.
mean, if goblin testicles and gnome testicles are worth a lot, then damn, these massive ass testicles must be worth a fortune. Whew! This cow's gonna make money.
What do you think, softball size?
Well, it's a baby, so at least basketball.
Were babies tameable?
Not when they're dead.
Guys, I
Well,
could have had a new birdie.
Do any of us have the ability to talk to animals? I don't think so. This is not a sentient creature. This is a chicken bear. This is what we call dinner and testicles.
It's called Fluffy and Cute.
So,
I mean,
cow,
Go like,
do you take some testicles?
I'm going to need a bigger bag. You said only the left testicle, right? Last time?
Well, this time he said both testicles.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, they're used for fertility rituals.
However, I don't think these will fit in your bag. You may just have to carry them.
I go like, I don't have a bag to fit these, and I don't want to carry them.
Tara,
Conveniently,
don't
they
you
come
have
in their own
clothes for that test? I mean, for that ceremony.
Well, yeah, I'll cast prestidigitation on him once he removes the testicles from the gland to, clean the blood off and get them nice and orderly.
Yeah,
He
all
said-
right.
Cut the skin off that's around it already. Come on, it's already in its own bag. It's a skin bag.
Yeah.
I don't want to carry them around. That's what he says.
Well, it might be too heavy to carry both, but I mean, just one should be fine, right?
I mean, 100 gold each.
Yeah.
You said 100 gold. Cal goes like, 100 gold. He's gonna be extremely pissed off if he doesn't actually get this money because he has to carry. Because it's not like the cow has no shame per se. It's just money is money.
Hey, Cal,
Money's money.
you got that axe? Let's get that leg.
Sorry, I'm busy. I'm getting testes right now.
Cal goes,
Oh, I can't wait till
okay.
we fight a dragon.
Okay.
Cal goes like, okay, you can carry them, Targoth, since they're worth so
No, I'm
much.
sorry, and I flex my arms and they're like, they look like a schoolgirl's arms. I'm not very strong at all. I couldn't physically
these are
carry
pretty
them.
light. I mean,
I don't.
I slept
I don't have
Targoth.
enough room in my bag.
You
can
need to
carry
eat
them.
more.
I need to eat more, yes, and work out. Quit playing with myself in fire.
Yeah, put that pen down. Come on, eat some of this.
But for today, no, I shall not be carrying anything of any weight.
They're not that heavy. You can carry them just fine. I mean, you can on your staff.
He said they're the size of a basketball.
Yeah, you can hang them on your staff.
No, I'm weak. They're all yours, sir.
You can have an owl bear staff.
I feel exactly 11 strong, and I don't think that I'm gonna be carrying any goddamn testicles around.
If Pet doesn't stop fighting with me, you can have his.
I don't remember how much gold are they worth.
You said
Does
100
it
gold
matter?
each.
You can chop them off. I don't care. Not
No.
being good.
Here, have that.
Okay, he goes like, since I don't have enough bag and I don't really want to carry them, he goes over to the goblin and says, here, you can carry them for me.
Who?
Puppy,
The
you better carry those.
The goblin.
The goblin looks over what those are. His hand's still tied up, and he decides not to.
I'm gonna pop him on the head again. Bad dog. Carry.
You pop him a couple more times, and then he attempts to walk over to pick up the testicle, but his hands are still tied up, and he cannot get a grip on it.
Just lay them on his arms.
That's
Or
what I
tie
did.
them to his back. There you go.
Yeah. Let's get the rope. Tie
How,
him.
how much do you guys gonna need more rope? Do you have more rope with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then you attempt to put him on his arm, but he does not carry them, so they fall off his arm. So you then tie them to his back, and he's now, although he is a lot slower, he now has one testy tied to his back.
And that's what happened.
Okay. So you have the left testy is now attached to the goblin's back.
That's one valuable goblin now. Don't let him get away.
It is really weighing this down. The testes, by the way, are actually a lot heavier, simply because a basketball is filled with air. These are not filled with air, so they are a lot heavier.
Well, it'll make it easier or make it harder for him to run.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's true. Okay. Well, he's got baggage on his back, so with that in tow, what are you guys doing now?
Baggage.
Ball gauge, yeah.
Yeah.
So
All
are we
right.
still going to town then?
So anybody know how to prepare owlbear? Let's see.
The trees continue
Pluck
to
it?
catch on fire. Just say like the trees are still on fire. They are burning brightly. It's actually hot around that area, especially
well,
around Targoth and Stone.
What am I by? The river or something?
You're just by the pathway.
Oh, okay.
The
Cold
river.
water. So and Timmy and the cow's like, are you sure you want to leave this like this? So this sounds like a bad idea.
It's nature, dude. It will regulate itself. We're fine.
Cow doesn't know really how to put out such a big fire, so he goes like he takes off one of the he tries to take out one of the old bear legs and then roast it over the fire.
Okay. You remove the other owl. I'm assuming Stone took one of the owlbear legs. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Then you take off the other leg, and you begin beating the tree with its leg. I'm not gonna let you roll for that. It's not working.
Beating the tree, like roasting it over.
Oh, you're actually gonna cook it. I thought you were trying to stop the fire. Okay, never mind. Then yes, you begin to you try to get a good like a good spot to cook the thing, but as most of the leaves above the tree and some of the trunk is on fire, you can't really get a good position to cook it.
He goes like, anyone have resistant to fire?
Not me.
With the amount of leg that you have there, it's probably going to take a couple of hours to cook. So it's not just simply holding it up to the fire.
Don't you need to pluck it first?
Yeah, that would help too.
What? You guys with the axes can't just chop these trees down and make a big old pile?
No, we go to town now.
All
All
let's go to
right.
town.
I guess we can. I guess we can do that. He grabs one of his two-handed axe and starts chopping down trees.
Okay. Well, Targoth and Stone begin walking to town.
Yes, yes. We got humans cook our food for us. Yes.
And and the cow begins to chop down some of the trees.
If I see that, if I see them walk away, and the cow goes like, "Oh, where did? And then he looks out.
On
All
the
right.
way out, when nobody's around the body, I want to throw another firebolt directly at the body.
Only stealth.
Really?
I don't want to do it with stealth. I just want to wait until everybody's away from it.
Oh, okay. Because the cow waits there, is chopping trees until he doesn't see anyone else anymore. So then it's just you and the cow sitting there.
When I'm 60 feet away
Okay.
with a nat 20.
Yeah, I mean, you're walking with the group. The cow follows you, and everyone is following you. So I'll go ahead and move everyone. I assume Tungal also does that, is moving with the party.
Yep.
Okay, so you all are moving down, and as you go, Targoth is about 60 feet away with the party. He just turns around. He doesn't really wait for anybody. Doesn't do it stealthy either. He just fires another firebolt at the owl bear, hits it right on the mark as it bursts into flames.
Cool. All right. No evidence. Let's go.
Oops. Everyone noticed it, but there's just fire everywhere now, and that's just that.
Well, people think it's divine intervention or something, you know, that it's some god struck down the owl bear and just caught fire everywhere around.
Cow
Well,
goes.
it was
Yeah.
a spontaneous owlbear combustion.
We
Hmm.
found another baby. I want to try and raise it.
That's why it
Well,
doesn't have any legs anymore. Or testicles.
Let's see. It's missing some legs. It looks like its testy got completely blown off, and it's now on fire with everything around it. Clearly, it did some kind of treasonous act against God, and it was smitten.
Lightning. Of course.
Must have been it. Okay, then you guys continue to walk to town with
Yup.
everyone around. The goblin no longer tries to resist, and with the testy on his back, he can't move very fast either.
What- What do you do? Us
There's
dwarf
some
did
holy
that.
damage in there as well. And if anybody does any scan of the area, you'll see somebody actually did smite him.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, yeah. I mean, at this point, they're just looking at what it looks like in the area.
Freaking Avatar must have come through here or something.
Yeah. How the hell did that happen?
Oh, just
Okay.
a dwarf. Come on.
So you continue down the path as the you don't see you see some wolves and some other bears along the path, but you're able to skillfully avoid them. And as you continue down the path, eventually you stop seeing monsters and you actually start seeing people going down the path as you wave them by. Until eventually you make you along the horizon, you see large walls. Tongal would recognize these as the walls to Saltmarsh, as you guys are nearing them now.
Coming up to Saltmarsh.
Keep going as eventually you do hit the walls, and let me go ahead and move you guys over there. As you now have arrived at Saltmarsh, the gates in front and traders going down the routes. It is now around 4 p.m. Approximately. What do you guys do?
We try to enter the town.
Okay.
Yes, we need restaurants so somebody can cook this owl.
So you walk up to the town gate, or to the gates of this area. The guards at the gate see you there, and he begins to ask questions about where you guys have been. Actually, I'll just do it now. Hello, travelers.
Hello.
Hiya!
What's your business here?
I'm following them.
I have personal matters to attend to in the city.
I go like, we just got a check. I straight up say, we were in that a caravan that was about to come over to here, and we got attacked by goblins, and goblins and other pig people, and there was even gnomes there as well, and um,
Long
ba-
journeys, many battles, but we're
ba-
here for rest and recreation.
basically, I'm here to report about the attack and where the dungeon, what was it called, the goblin cave is, to clear it out. If so there ain't any more goblins around there, and talk about that. Yep. Woo.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, so the guard says, "Oh, okay. So it sounds like you've dealt with a lot of fighting. I don't know the details, but you may want to ask the Mariners Guild in town about this. We can let you in. Though I have to ask." He then looks towards the cow and towards. Let's see. Give me 1 second. He looks towards the cow, and he also looks towards Tamuj. He then asks Tamuj, "And sir, where do you hail from?" Tamuj leans in close to the guard, and he whispers his hometown and where they're from, and he says, "Oh, okay. And you?" And he looks at the cow. "Where do you hail from?"
From the tribe. Uh, hey, I don't really know this world really well.
You can
But
make up a city name for where you were born or where your tribe.
I'm asking you per se, what area? It's your world. What area?
I'm okay with. You can make up a name for your own tribe. That's fine. Or
Okay.
location of your own tribe.
Basically in the. Is there a lens where a bunch of minotaurs could kind of are in?
Let me check.
Because I wouldn't really say my tribe's name. I would say basically where the tribe technically is on the map. Because
Well, you guys have made it pretty well here. I'm just gonna go in and grab some supplies. I gotta keep going down south, see what the rest of my journey has to offer me. So, if you
The
guys want
guards
to
will let
keep
you
talking
by.
with these guys, I'm just going to go get what I need to get. All right.
you're gonna bring the goblin with you and torture it like you said you would.
I don't seem to have the rope.
Oh, here you go. So I'll hand it over to him.
The guard will, as he's talking to that, you mention he's talking to the holy cow, and the cow mentions his homeland. I guess we can discuss that later on, but the guard understands the homeland.
We'll talk about it later on.
The guard then looks to the shabby goblin and asks, "And where do you hail from?" The goblin does not answer, and the guards then look towards the rest of the party. "Where does your friend come from?"
He's not a friend. He's a foe. He's one of the ones that kidnapped our group.
Okay, the guards then ready their weapons. We cannot let him into the city.
Right? Maybe I don't need the supplies I needed after all. I'll take him out of here, and we'll go on our way. I can forage for what I need.
Okay.
You know, thanks very much, everybody, for everything. Keep
Okay.
me alive and all the rest.
Thank you for trying to save me. It's good knowing you. Hope you have a
Maybe
hope
we'll
you have
adventure
Ciao.
again in the future, but I'm just going to continue on with what I was doing.
Yep.
As a thank you to our friend here for all he's done for us, I think we need to give him one of the testicles.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Actually, I've got one on the back of this goblin right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Here you go. You can
keep that,
you
sir.
can keep the testes on the back since
Wow.
it's worth quite a lot.
Timmy, you're so kind. You're willing to just give up 100 gold just like that?
He saved me.
Okay, fair enough. I'll keep that in mind next time 100 gold comes in your possession.
No.
What do you mean?
He saved
You're
me.
willingly giving
Well,
up that kind of gold, so if
this
someone
kind of
saves
money
you...
more than I do, then you're welcome to take it.
No, he
But I don't wanna touch
saved me.
No, I know. I'm
You
gonna
under-
keep that in mind next time someone saves you and you have that amount of money with you.
If that's what happens, then yes, that's what
Okay.
happens.
All right,
see-
just making sure. As long as you're
Hey.
consistently playing your character, I'm good with that. I just want to make sure, you know, you're not trying to pull a fast one here.
I'm not.
Okay, awesome. Then,
I'll grab the rope to the goblin and we'll just start walking down the road.
all right.
Hopefully
Tungo
the guards will
appreciates
lower
your-
their weapon.
Yeah. If you're not going down in the city, they won't stop you. So you then can take the rope. You say your goodbyes, and you take the goblin, and continue down the path. But this time, go down the other fork that was there, as Tungle leaves the view of the area. The guards seem happy with the rest of you, so they allow passage into the city.
Well, I wonder what would
I have
happen.
a feeling we'll come across him again one day.
Yep.
That was a nice bean. Nice little bean.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, he left chat too.
Mm-hmm. Perfect way. So, what are you guys doing? Just gonna stand outside the gate?
we're going inside.
Let's go find a bed to sleep in.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go find an inn. Big
So-
O's watching us.
I assume you guys walk in the city.
On the road again.
with his
So
testicle.
as you walk in, there are a couple buildings to your to ahead of you. To your left, you notice what seems to be some kind of jail or prison, and to your right shows a tavern. The tavern's name is
Before we
the
left,
Wicker Goat.
Is it a
Or-
tavern or an inn?
It's a combination. Tavern inn. Tavern at the bottom, inn at the top.
So it's kind of like a mullet cut.
I'm not sure.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, except the party keeps on going. At least in this town it does.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know
So
about you guys, but I could sure use a rest.
Yeah, good rest.
I go
Okay.
I go like we should probably report to the Adventurers Guild before we go.
Well, let's get a good night's sleep, and we can get to them first thing in the morning. It's getting into the afternoon, right?
Let's say Adventurers Guild because it usually takes time to process that stuff and then Wednesday in the morning, if they're willing to help us with it, then we can go.
Well, I'm gonna go on into the tavern and start trying to find a game of chance of some sorts.
Yep, sure.
All right. I already asked directions from the guards when we were over there to go to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, they let you know that it should be at the easternmost part of the city. It's called the Mariners Guild.
Mariners Guild. Okay.
Mariners Guild, yeah.
I go to that guild and explain our situation.
Okay, I'll start with the guys at the tavern because it's much closer. So who's staying at the tavern right now?
I'm gonna look for a place to sell this big old chicken leg.
Okay. Do you ask anyone where to go?
Yep.
So okay, you'll stop someone on the road and ask them where to sell the chicken leg then. And they say, "Oh well, you'd maybe want to go to the market. There's a strong market on on the bridge, though they said they sell a lot of consumables, but I don't know if they will buy materials. Though looking at that leg, you may be able to get a good sell there. If those on the bridge don't take it, you may want to go for the marketplace down at the docks, just past the bridge. They may take it as well."
Thank you, kind sir. That's what I'm
You're
gonna.
very welcome. I'll have Tamouj follow Big into the tavern. And Sky, what are you doing? Just gonna stand outside the city?
No, I'm in. I'm gonna follow the cow. I'm curious.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
And they say don't split the party.
That's fine. If it's inside the city, it's not a big deal. As long as you guys don't split each up in the caves, that tends to make it more difficult. So that's what I'll do. I'll have you guys go up. As you two keep going east, you keep going until you notice you think it goes on forever until finally you hit a big building over here, which says
Hey.
Mariners Guild.
You said the markets, we would see the market.
So
going
as you
through
walked
it?
by the bridge here, you would have seen a market, and as you went down this path, you would have noticed markets around here.
I go. I have meat right now, and I'll see it. I was gonna do the same thing if it's on
Okay.
the way.
Okay, so I'll have all three of you then at the markets on the bridge. And we can get those going. Okay, so you end up at the bridge. By the way, I'm going to have to ask Sky to roll me a con save
Why?
because.
I'm sweet and innocent. I haven't done anything wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's why I want you to roll one. Okay. Yep. You don't notice anything. Things keep going. So you get to the bridge and there are a whole bunch of vendors all around the bridge. They seem to be selling multiple things. Some selling medicine, some selling foods, just a whole bunch of everything. It's quite the nice smell, actually.
Did somebody try to steal something from me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What would that be?
What do you guys do?
We look around and see who would want to buy a meat.
Okay, roll me a perception. Both, whoever's selling stuff, roll me perception.
I go up to one of the vendors and I go like, "Hey,
Well, roll me perception first, so you know which vendor to actually look at, right?
yeah, perception."
Okay. You both go to the very first vendor you can find that has that looks like they're selling food, and you go up to them.
I ask, "Oh, hey, do you know who sells meat around here? Who would want to buy some butcher meat that we got?" Oh,
You're selling meat, eh? Well, what you got for me?
I point at the obvious big chicken leg that is both in me and Pon's hand.
Aye. Now what pray tell is this?
Oh, it's owl bear meat. It's a big chicken leg.
Owlbear meat, you say? Well, that's kind of rare in these parts. What say I give you 10 silver each? How does that sound?
Would I do? You could do insight or
Insight into what?
He's trying to figure out whether it's a
it's
good deal or not.
good deal or not.
Okay. You can roll a history to kind of have an idea of what you've sold before, or an insight to kind of tell what his expressions are. Or you
Yeah.
could ask further questions. It's up to you.
Insight.
Insight. Okay.
I didn't roll really good.
Yeah. What about you, Stone? What you doing?
Same thing. I want to see whether or not he's telling the truth.
Okay. Roll it. All right. So Timmy, you don't really know if that's a good deal or not. It doesn't seem like he's lying. Doesn't seem like he's trying to trick you. Pawn, you decide to dig in deeper and say, and try to figure out what this thing's worth. And he mentions, well, I'm just a vendor here, so there's really not much I can do with this. This is gonna go towards me and my family instead, so that's why I'm buying it. I can bump the price to 12 silver for you both if you'd like, but there's really not much else I can do with this. He seems pretty sincere about it.
Sure. I go like, here you go. He just hands the thing because as soon as he mentioned family, he goes, okay, and it out and just like, all right, you can just have this. Then he doesn't even take the silver.
Oh, okay.
I'll ask him what else has he got. What else is he selling?
We sell all kinds of food here, sir. I've got some strong bear meat. It's a little chewy, but it's quite good. I've got quite a few chickens and birds from around. Ventures bring me things every now and then, but most of the time I go hunting on my own. Owl bears are quite the catch, so
I'm looking for some cooked food.
cooked food. What would you like? Something chewy, something strong?
Flavor.
I've got-
I'm looking for flavor.
Flavor, eh? Well, I've got some nice bear jerky here for you.
All right, I'll
Lasts
throw
a
this.
long time. It's
I'll
quite
throw
strong.
this leg in, and then we'll take 6 silver and then one of those jerkies.
Hey, sounds good. Why don't I help you out here? I'll throw in some 5 jerky here for you.
All right, sounds good.
So he'll pass you 5 bear jerky, and he'll take both the legs, and he will hand you 10 silver, and then he'll give the cow 2 silver and say, "Please, sir, take it. I insist."
You're like, all right.
And that's it.
Then he just go, and then you just hear obvious growling from the bear from the tummy of the cow, and he just leaves. Super
And
obvious.
then he'll hear that, and he'll go, "Wait, sir, let me offer you some as well," and he'll give you also 5 bear jerky.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
And then that's all he does.
Yep. That's all
Just see
we
the
do.
cow immediately start eating it.
Yeah.
Well, if we're done here, then we'll head towards the end.
Okay. So you can head down to the tavern inn. You saw Targoth and Tamuj head down into this house over here.
So
So
I start snacking on it while going along.
okay. So both you and Sky would notice that there's just a bunch of markets around here as well. They sell much more varied items. You continue through your walk. To your right, you notice there is a large mansion. Seems to have traffic of nobles going through it. You continue on your way, and to your left, you'll notice a shop called the Dwarven Anvil. You assume it's some kind of armory or something. You're not sure. And to your right, you would notice what seems to be a fish processing plant or some kind of building. It must be like where the fishermen go. You're not sure though.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
Um, the money that we had in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. Did we ever get it back? I don't remember.
If you didn't find it, then you didn't get it back.
We never
I'm
found
asking
it.
if we ever
Then you
found
didn't get it back. No.
We never found our money. I have 1 silver to my name. That's why I'm looking for a game of chance.
Yeah. You guys did not find your money. I'm not gonna say where it was.
No, I'm not
Well, actually,
asking
no.
where it was.
Did you guys plan on ever going back to that cave?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I won't let you know where it is.
Yeah, that's our new home. Didn't you hear?
That's true. Yeah, I forgot about that. You need a new cave.
Not to clear it out mainly, but yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Big O, fuck you.
So you keep going. You continue on your way. To your right, you notice another mansion. It seems like this place has some rich places. And then as you continue to your left in the big blue building, you finally notice that there is something called the Mariners Guild. This must be what you were looking for.
All right. Goes into the Mariners Guild and what's their name?
Okay, I'll stop you guys there, and we'll go back down to these guys down here at the tavern. Targoth entered the tavern. Inside, he notices a whole bunch of people drinking and having a great time. He does notice out of the corner of his eye a table that seems to be playing a game of blackjack, and the what do you call it? The barmaid who's
What,
just
blackjack,
handling
not 3 Dragon Amy?
No, these ones are playing 3 Dragon Amy.
3 Dragon Annie. It's a real thing in D&D.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? Let's have fun. Let's do some fun with it. Sure. They're playing 3 Dragon Amy.
Here, I'll type it in the chat just so we're saying the same thing.
They're playing a card game that you would. Oh, 3 Dragon Ante. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of it myself, but let's go with it.
It's fun.
I've got a physical copy of it.
Well, we did
Oh,
at least.
thank you. Until it was gone. Yeah. Okay, they're playing 3 Dragon Ante then.
Yeah, not.
And then you just see the barmaid at the front cleaning some glasses. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna sidle up and try to get in on this game.
All right. The group seems pretty open to your joining, as they go. Aye, you here to have some fun, buddy?
Well, hopefully, let's see how it goes. What is this card game we're playing here?
Aye, it's 3 Dragon Ante. You played before?
No, I've never heard of it before. Does it take skill?
Aye, but we're not too good ourselves, so you'll learn quick.
Well, all I have on me right here is this silver, and my friends are coming back with some gold, but I'm good for my leg.
Aye. Well, just 1 silver, eh? Don't worry about it. You can play for. We'll let you do some practice rounds in if you'd like.
Okay, and
Learn the game a bit. Feel bad if we just took your silver right as soon as you joined.
yeah, I want to lose until they start taking my silver, and then I'm gonna
'Kay.
turn around and start winning.
The classic game of fuck 'em. All right.
Yep.
Well, you play and you're not that great, but your confidence says, "No, I want to play for real now. I can win. I swear." And they take you on, and they feel a little. Actually, roll me a performance.
I have proficiency in a gaming set of cards.
Yeah, I know. Roll me a performance just to to show that, like, to see if it's believable that
Why is it always performance and never deception?
Well, this one performance is when you're trying to, like, when you're doing an action
Well,
deceive someone.
not nat 20, but 20 anyway.
Yeah, 20 is good. So they believe you're pretty bad, but they see that you're trying, so they'll let you run. They all put down 1 silver. As do you, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
And then they, looking around, they all put down 4 more silver. So it's about 5 silver each while you keep your 1.
Yeah.
And they play a game. And I'll just have them. What is this one based off of?
I don't know. There's a Roll20 plugin for it. Let's see.
Is-
Attributes. Just a subtype game set tool.
I think I just have them roll and wisdom on that one, I guess.
I think it's charisma to gamble.
Oh yeah, might be actually.
Deception to cheat with dice. Or no, I'm sorry, dexterity to cheat with dice.
Okay. Well, they play their hands, or they begin to play. They let you play your hand first. Go ahead and roll it.
I don't have
Cards? No.
no, I don't have the roll for that.
I think you can. You have playing card set, right?
Yeah, but there's not like a playing card set.
I think
But-
there's just playing cards. Yeah, you could. I think if you just click on playing card set, it should play it.
It doesn't do anything, is what I'm saying.
No, you can. Yeah, you can input value at charisma, I think. Yeah, you can play it. You just click on it. Here, let me. I think it's yeah. Let me do this one. There you go. Just click on it. There you go. So they see you put down your cards, and one of them seems to smile, but he looks at you and then kind of just
Wait.
yeah.
That's 10 plus 4. Something's not right there. It should be 10 plus.
Oh yeah, because you're proficient too, right? So it should be 10 plus 6.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it'd be 16.
So they put down their cards, you put down your cards, and it's a tie. So you take half the pot, the other guy takes the other half of the pot.
Okay.
So that was about 16, so 8 each.
I'm just gonna say something like beginner's luck.
Aye, well, determination gets you so far, but now we play for real. As they all put down their sets. How much do you bet?
What are they
Before you roll,
betting?
how much do you bet? Sorry?
I'm matching what I can, what they're doing. What are they doing?
Okay, well, they put down 5 each.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. All right. They put down. They end up putting down some cards, and it's a pretty good hand. And then you put down your god hand and just take the pot again. You're now. You put down 5. They put down 5, so it's 20. So you take the pot of 20. So you are now at 23, I believe.
And how many silver equals 1 gold in this world?
10.
Okay, thought so. Yeah, I'll bet again. I'll put 10 in this time.
You'll put 10 in?
Yeah.
Ah, you're a lot better than we thought. You're not trying to cheat us, are you?
No, I would never cheat anybody. I'm an honest wizard.
All right. Well, match it then. They each put down 10. One of them very reluctantly puts down 10.
Oh my god.
As you once again win the pot. The other guys are getting very visibly frustrated as they are now looking at you.
Okay, this time I'm gonna put down 5, and I'm gonna purposefully lose.
One of them is holding on to something on their hips, but they. What do you say to him after you win that pot?
This is just the luck of a loon tonight. I have never played any game like this before.
Aye, Luck of the Loon or Cheetah the Snake.
No. Kind sir, I would never cheat you. Come on, let's play another round.
Roll me a persuasion.
Nat 20.
Aye, fine. We'll play another one with you. As they get their cards going and they throw them down.
I'm gonna purposefully once again lose this round.
Go ahead and roll it. Let's see if it's actually purposefully. Yep. All right. Well, they put down all their cards. You see your cards are clearly better, so you go ahead and pick up some more, and you lose the deck. As they look at you, and one of them wins the pot. They look at each other and go, you. Show us your cards there.
Well, I'll show 'em my cards.
Aye. So be it. As one of them gets up and says, well, I've exhausted my drinking money today. And he gets up and leaves. The other two are still in the game.
Come on, gents. This is getting fun. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Let's go
Aye.
one more hand.
If you're starting to get the hang of this, then that really worries me.
Just
Let's
just
go one more.
One gold. That's all I'm gonna put up this time. 10
The
silver.
one puts up 5, the other one puts up 4 because that's all he has left.
Okay, well then I'll match the 5.
Okay. As they throw it in. And one guy wins it with a complete full deck. As he takes the pot back and goes, aye, maybe I can go for one more. As the
Alright,
other guy goes, nope, well, you have fun then, I've got to tap out.
one more.
As the guy moves to another table and drinks his drink in shame. One more, the guy that's still there said, well, there's no use if it's just the two of us. It was a pleasure playing with you, lad, but gonna have to explain to my wife what I did now.
Oh, that's a shame. But good game, sir. That was a lot of fun.
Good game to you too. As he gets up, and he just heads over to the barmaid.
So I came in with 1 silver and I walked out with 16.
Yeah, pretty much. Congratulations. Actually, no, is it more than 16?
No, because I purposefully lost 5. No, you're right.
Ye-
No, plus 5, so it'd be 21.
I think that seems better, yeah, because you won a pot of like 30. So, yeah, no, 21 sounds about right, actually. So 21 silver. Well done.
What gamblers do, sir.
Mm-hmm. As you're finishing up the game, no, partway through the game, Pawn would have walked in, eaten some jerky, as he would have seen you and decided to just watch on. So Pawn, you would have seen about half of that game as you stomped there, as Targoth put them all to shame.
I throw him some bear jerky and head up towards the bar.
All right.
And while he's going to get a drink, I'm gonna see about securing us a room.
Okay. So he's looking to get a drink. Stone, how much money do you have on you?
10 silver now.
10 silver. Okay. So yeah, you're able to get a good drink for about 2 silver. And as Targoth finishes up his game, he heads up to the barmaid as well. And she says, heard of your game. Oh, do you want a room? Just gotta get some of that money my husband lost.
Oh, that was your husband.
Mm-hmm.
A fine and honorable man. Fine and honorable man, ma'am.
Well, he's the best I've got. And I love him dearly.
Anybody should be proud. How much for a room for the night?
I'll run you about 5 silver
5 silver per person?
per person.
Okay.
Well, per room. You can
How
fit
many
about 2
people-
per room, but I wouldn't go any further than that.
Yeah, I'll get 2 rooms.
Okay. That'll be 10 silver. She takes back the silver and she gives you 2 keys to rooms.
Are you sure your husband wouldn't want to come back out and gamble some more?
Aye, if you tried, I'd smack him upside the head.
Oh, that's a shame. It was real fun. I would play him just for fun.
Aye, but it wouldn't end up like that with a couple of drinks under his belt.
Yeah, next thing you know, I'd probably own the inn, huh?
Over my dead body. I give him drinking money, but I keep the expenses with me. The
Well-
man gamble away our life savings if I gave him anything.
Well, can I have some water?
Aye. And she'll pour you a glass of water and hand it over to you.
And I'm just going to sit there at the bar with the dwarf here and drink my water and eat my beer jerky. I'm going to slyly cast prestidigitation on the water to make it taste less murky.
Like what, purifying it or just?
No, it just changes the flavor.
Okay.
It's still
yeah.
shitty ass water. It just tastes like less shitty ass water.
Yeah. Tastes like murky lemonade now. And you drink. With that, I'm actually going to call the session. So I've got to get something going now. But what I will allow with that owl bear.
The Adventures Guild.
Yes, and I'm gonna have we're gonna keep going with that next session, so that I can get some more prepared. So, if that's fine with everyone, I'm gonna call it there. However, once you guys take your long rest, it will be enough for a level up. Since it's gonna be easier to do it, I'd like to ask you guys get your level up ready, during the week. If you know how to do it, then go ahead and level it. If not, then I'll help you out. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna be ending the stream here.
You know you can end the Enroll 20. You know with that system, the that system that we were using, the was like the help thing tool, 5e tool thing.
Yeah.
I realized that you can
I'll be
actually
ending the stream
add
here.
a level.
We're gonna go ahead and raid Gravy. She's playing some Phasmophobia VR.
Well, a lot of it's also like you have to pick
Um,
a school, or you have to
If
pick
you
a thing to go
haven't
into.
followed Gravy, make sure and hit her up. She's a pretty good streamer. Nice little chick. Thank you for coming by. And I
Oh,
love
yeah.
you all.
I've been using that to kind of put in a lot of stuff. It's just that I still need people to actually pick the stuff to do it.
Yep. I'm probably gonna do what we were talking about in the beginning. Oath of Ancients, I believe.
Which one?
Oath of Ancients.
Oh, yes, yeah. So get that oath in there. If you know how to do it, then add the level up in yourself and I'll look it over afterwards. If you don't know how to do it, message me through the week and I can help you with the level up.
I know how to do it. It's just Oath of Ancients. I just have to add the Oath of Ancients to it.
What?
The,
My game just crashed.
No. Oh. Hey, Big. Thanks for the raid.
Okay, then yeah, we'll do that.
Fuck that glow stick.
Other than that, though,
What?
I think we're good to
Fuck
go.
that glow stick.
So